Estonian. Ta-da-ta-da!
I love that.
I love you.
Ah.
We're here. We're queer. Let's play some goddamn werewolf.
Is Kiki not joining yet?
They're going to be
Kiki
late.
is going to be late. They had some familial things they had to deal with.
Yes, and that is always acceptable. And if you say otherwise, I will fart in your food.
Jason!
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Sean.
Ew.
It's
Die.
Ryan, anytime.
Canonically, Zyna now has a shit kink.
Oh no, that's not Dinah.
Huh?
That's disgusting. Gross.
Oh, I'm done with you guys. I quit. You can go throw Cordelia and I'm all now.
Who would like to recap what happened last
Jason would.
time? I would? Okay.
DM.
Fair. Well, you resolved the standoff with the large metal saber-tooth by that of letting it run away, which it ran directly into the river and was abducted by a giant fuck-all alligator.
Yeah, that was fun to chase down.
Yeah, the pack ventured into the sewers to look out for the creature, and immediately got confronted by a bunch of worm-tainted were-creatures who threatened them with mutual immolation so that they would talk to their temporary boss, a black spiral dancer known as Scaver, who revealed himself to be a member of someone in Hana's backstory's pack. They made some threats, made some deals, you guys got the
You played Rich Man, Poor Man, and Hana kicked
Yeah.
ass.
Thank you.
yes, you gambled for a device that was retrieved from the now smashed to pieces Cybertooth. It holds the memory of the creature and therefore all the information that it had before being ripped to shreds. Then you guys you guys spent some time just making sure everything was cool with Sept of the Hidden Flame. I think that was that their name?
I believe so.
It was something similar to that. Sept of the Hidden Fire. My bad. Yeah. Hana learned a new mage ability as if it were a gift. Now they can add their Gnosis score to their initiative whenever they roll into it, which you guys have not had a chance to do yet, which is kind of upsetting.
Agreed.
After
A reason to yet.
after this was done, the pack decided it would be best to head to Tasmania to Cordelia's residence so that they could ask a friend to crack the code and figure out what's on the memory core.
Real quick, I forgot to turn on the starting. I am now starting the challenges.
Yes. And today we are starting the community challenges to see what sort of events will happen within the world. Yes. The goal is 10K. You can yes. Each one completed will have a different thing happen within the world. They must be completed today. And yeah. Whichever ones are completed will be resolved next time. If none are completed, then we'll put them back in the bowl to be shuffled around. And we'll yeah, maybe we'll come back to them. Today, this session's challenges have the titles Arms Race, Rise of the Night Dweller, and A Little Shop of Horrors.
Jason by 2 days so that they live longer.
Fair.
And I will end them at the end of the stream.
Fair. And I'm just gonna contribute a little bit to them myself because I can.
I'm kind of curious. The Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know if I want to contribute to it, but I want to at the same time. Well, I can't contribute.
Or maybe it's just a reference. Who knows?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Guys, ironically enough, I cannot contribute because it is my community.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I'm only allowed to do 2K per stream. That's kind of cringe. I have like 70K saved up.
It's because he keeps. I don't have a lot of things, and he keeps yelling at me, but I don't know what to add because I'm saving a lot of stuff for when I get my VTube character.
Well, maybe we'll make the thing lower next time so that it can be reached faster. Oh,
Please.
and we have Solonine. Welcome.
Oh, hi!
Once again, you managed to make it before we actually started play. We just had our recap.
Ah, good, because I just picked up a child.
You got the baby?
No, not the little
Oh.
baby.
Honey, you went to
nephew,
pick up
niece of mine.
Oh, you went to go pick up the niece. I thought you meant you literally picked up Tiny Baby.
No,
Same, I also thought that.
No, that was this morning. He's only a couple days old.
He's so chubby too.
What the dog doing?
But yes, we are we ready to begin, or should I speed through recap again for you, Kiki?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, we'll pick up right where we were last time of you guys walking into Wyvern Tooth Dagger.
With Fortunate Son blasting.
The song Fortunate Son.
Yep. I believe where we left off with that was we were literally about to walk into Fortune's tent.
Yes. Well, technically, you were still like just getting to the end of the moon bridge. or like just came out of the Umbra.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Are you switching the map?
Oh yes, my bad.
Because right now it's just doodles.
Actually, you're fighting everything you drew there. Good luck.
I think it'd be funny.
Maybe I'll do that. Who knows?
Fight that. How would we fight some of those? Some of them are just words.
All faces.
Like
So,
cool faces.
What does this place look like? Those of us
It
who've
is-
not been here.
It looks kind of like a mixture between like a military, like temporary military camp and like a homeless, like community. Everyone either lives in some sort of like rundown trailer or like a tent. And there's one building, and it's just so like a shed to store all the stuff that shouldn't be stored
Is-
openly. Like,
Is it inside or
weaponry.
outside?
It is outside.
Okay.
Just about everything's outside, yeah.
It's like in a nice little it's like a little clearing in a forest-ish area.
It's kind of like this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see there is a little cave not too far that can be accessed by foot.
Please.
Yeah, understood.
Cordelia's just got her arms behind her head as she's kind of like watching you guys take it all in.
Yeah, I'd like to turn my attention to Cordelia and say, right then, where is this wrench, did you say?
First things first, we have to probably go check in with Fortune. And from there we could find Wrench.
All right.
Fortune's kind of like the big guy in charge.
Well, lead the way, I suppose.
He nods about faces and pretty much just starts walking.
You walk right up to Fortune's tent/camper, and
Cordelia just walks in.
fair. Yeah, you see him. He is he's like doing preventative maintenance on his like ham radio setup that he has.
It is a throw open tent doors and go in going, we're back.
Already?
Right now, we have to go find Wrench, but we wanted to check in.
Fair enough. I see you brought new friends, he says, gesturing to the 3 who are not with them before.
He points, starting with Hana, going, Hana, Zaina, Selenine.
Pleasure to meet you. My name's
Likewise.
Fortunate, son.
Group?
You too.
And she gestures to Fortune and goes, this is Tequila and Whiskey's father, also the co-leader of this lovely Karen.
Understood. A pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine. Any friend of Cordelia's friend of mine. You're welcome to make this place as your own.
Appreciated.
Cordelia looks over and goes, do you know where Wrench is, may chance?
Last time I checked, he was over in his tent, working on whatever he does.
I wonder if this one explodes.
I'm more worried about, or more curious on whether it intentionally explodes.
There's a difference?
Well, if the intention wasn't to explode, he might as well just repurpose it into a grenade.
Alright, well, we're gonna head that way.
On your way.
And she gestures them out of the tent. And he's kind of like lollygagging her way to Wrench's tent.
Yeah.
He
Yes,
throws open Wrench's tent doors.
He is passed out on his desk. You see like 3 empty coffee cups.
Walks over, collects the cups, and kind of stacks them out of the way.
I
Kneels in front of Wrench and then pokes him right in the rib.
Oh, motherfucker!
Hi.
Great way to wake someone up.
It's better than putting a towel on their head like they're dead.
Listen. That was funny.
It was played the first time. The 20th, not so much.
That is your opinion.
She stands up and gestures and goes, Wrench, people, wrench.
You sure they're people?
I'm sure
No,
they're people.
no, I'm not a person.
They're more people than I am.
True.
But that's not really hard. It's not very difficult.
Wow. Okay.
A pleasure.
That's DM Jason wowing you, not him.
I know.
I presume you're Wrench?
That is my name.
Well,
She points and she goes, Wrench, Hana, Zena, Solanine. And you remember Rayleigh?
Hey, kid. Oh, fun. Fun! If anyone needs a reminder on what Wrench looks like,
I was
there he
literally looking
is.
for it.
To those who are seeing this man for the first time, he does not look the healthiest.
Nah, he's a skinny coffee addict.
He looks skinny, and he kind of looks like he's on a diet of purely like coffee and whatever snacks he can find.
Same.
You,
in and out of character.
Hana,
And then
Hana, you look like you could pick this man up.
Yikes!
I'm also a coffee.
No.
Oh,
Yikes! I look I could pick this
Like-
man up?
Like
He is not healthy.
If it were not for the fact that Cordelia is so short, they could probably share pants.
Yikes.
He is not healthy looking. You would not be surprised if he only ate Funyuns and nothing else.
that was
Fun
our
day for
diet for a bit,
Ferns.
probably.
What are fun
Yeah.
names?
Shrooms.
They are a snack.
Oh,
They're like a weird
Funyuns.
chippy thing.
Okay.
That's
I
what
think
Hannah
it's
and Sina were
Funyuns.
working on for a while.
I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure
you
they're
said
American.
Funyuns.
They're certainly American.
Yep. I thought you said Funyuns as in like shrooms.
No. They're like onion rings or whatever.
That fits though.
No, he's not a druggie yet, as far as you know.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Wrench, we were wondering if you could help us with something.
Cordelia, as Han is talking, Cordelia like spins her bag to her front and starts digging in it.
we heard, or it was mentioned to us that you're adept with technology.
I've built everything in this room. You look around, and that's a very impressive fact, seeing how there's like a massive computer, there's like satellite stuff.
Well,
You see like a weird looking like, grenade launcher thing.
that is reassuring.
If the man does not have a potato launcher, I will be upset.
This will probably be not an issue for you. We need to essentially crack the memory box of a robot, I think.
Something
That
like that. She
was
pulls out
gathering
the box.
information.
You see
She
the
pulled out the
mask
black
change
box.
from like having X's in the eyes to like a surprised looking like circles. He's like, really?
She pulls out the black box from her bag.
He takes it and he's just like, is it fucking Christmas?
Christmas came early, my friend. Oh yeah, we also have a USB thing that we need, but we
I'll test
are
it.
also worried that we don't know what's on it. We don't know what it could be. I would run it securely.
Yeah, he like holds his hand out for it, assuming Soul9 still has it.
She looks at him and she goes, "One thing at a time. You should probably start with that thing."
Fair enough. And he puts it down. Do you have any like photographs of this robot thing?
Um,
She pulls. Cordelia goes hand holds out her hand like, do you sketchpad?
He like grabs one of his little notebooks that he uses to write ideas on, and just tosses it to you.
She nods and goes,
Rayleigh absolutely has a coloring book on them. Change my mind.
and Jason, guess what? I have one in crafts. I learned
Okay.
out in crafts. So I could actually draw out pretty decently what this thing is.
I would argue it would be performance, but you still have dots in. Because crafts is
have-
more like building,
I have
not
more
arts and
crafts in I have more dots in performance than I do crafts. So.
Yeah. So Dex performance, I'd argue.
Dex performance.
Yee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have to get my dice roller all set up back again. Because I was using the dice roller because I am lazy.
Could do the pings.
I did the pings by accident.
You silly.
Okay, so boop. And I said 6. Roll.
Reroll the
Roll
tens.
2.
You knock out like a semi-photorealistic looking drawing. It is probably the most impressive thing you've ever drawn.
I can say something because Cordelia draws pretty often.
Wrench takes and he's like, interesting.
Do
Yeah,
you
we
know
got
what it may be?
I'd have to see it in person to really give a detailed description or a detailed estimate. But it's definitely some sort of Weaver thing. Maybe it's from the Cyber Realm.
Lovely.
Yeah. Oh, sweet summer child. Okay, one of you guys give this person a history lesson. I'll work on this.
There's a,
We'll
there's
go
a few
do-
things we
we'll-
need to discuss, so we'll leave you to it.
Well, yeah, okay. He gets to work. Huh?
Yeah, we can go get food.
Yeah, it's more of like a collection of like outdoor kitchens with tables. And she's like, ooh, more coffee?
Bet. I'll get you
Thank-
the big size.
Love you.
I know you do.
I nudge Zaina and say, "Don't end up like that."
Too late. What?
Too late. I love my
literally does
coffee
the-
addicts.
To be that.
She literally does the whole finger guns, like, gotcha. Will do. Big thing. Like miming that out with her hands as she's speaking.
If this man wasn't supernaturally like strong and like resilient, they would have
be dead.
died.
Should be dead.
Their diet is not good.
No.
So, heading into somewhere.
She points to the door and goes, to food.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
And she does.
You get led into like the center-ish part of the cairn. It's like a big like horseshoe of tents, each with different kinds of stations with different kinds of kitchen supplies and foods. There's one that's like just like a little outdoor bar. And within the center of it is just a bunch of different tables.
Cordelia kind of leads them all to like, I want to say where her wrench, whiskey, and tequila usually are.
This is like Karen
Like,
is a
not
lot.
technically designated to them, but that's usually, it's kind of like school lunch. We're
Yeah.
usually there.
Everyone has their spot. This is not like more than just a cairn. It is a bustling community. There is a significant number of kinfolk here, or just like normal people who just vibe.
Mhm.
Like, this place has enough people to like near maybe the 3-digit numbers.
Oh wow.
Cordelia kind of leads them over. Where did Tequila go? May chance.
Tequila probably went to go bother her brother.
Mood.
All right. As we sit down.
But she goes, you guys kind of talk, figure stuff out. I will be right back. I'm gonna go bring Wrench the coffee.
I'll wait for you.
She nods. She grabs the biggest thing of coffee she can get and runs it to him. And
They just
runs
call it
back.
the wrench special.
Pretty much.
Just black coffee. It's like multiple shots of espresso with nothing.
No, he has taste. There's creamer in there. He's not a psychopath.
But it's in like one of the fucking like.
It's just
the
in a
giant-
really big cup.
Have you guys seen?
It also has like a
N-
dash of crack
NCIS?
cocaine.
Have you guys seen NCIS? Abby's thing.
Mhm.
It's like that of coffee. She
Also,
runs it to him and runs back.
the funny thing about the joke about having like a little bit of crack cocaine is that anything besides like marijuana or shrooms is heavily worm tainted.
It's really funny.
Any like lab made intoxicant is considered of the worm.
Does that include alcohol?
Depends on the alcohol.
Well, depends.
So
Because there
absinthe,
are-
yes. Normal things like mead, beer, and wine, no.
No, I think that would count because it
It's-
comes from food.
It's more like when it comes to alcohol, it's more of the producer of it. For
Okay.
example, Pentex has its own alcohol brand, super worm tainted, but like
But-
Make it yourself,
you're-
that no one gives a
shit.
shit.
And you're not gonna get like your throat slit by a werewolf just for drinking Budweiser.
Okay.
Who the fuck drinks
But-
Budweiser?
My
I know,
dad.
right? That says a lot, honey.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But this place probably makes its own alcohol.
They have a mixture of
Or at
making
least-
their own stuff or like having it ordered it en masse.
Mm-hmm.
You've gone on grocery like trips for this place.
Yes. Because I also have stuff getting ordered in.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she comes back and she sits back down.
Right.
They have like a station full of just like kids snacks and stuff.
Right then. Solanine, Cordelia, Rayleigh,
Yes.
to a certain extent, I wanted to apologize on behalf of myself and Xana for our actions earlier today.
You mean
I
running
believe
off?
I believe our actions portrayed an incorrect idea of what our intentions were. For the
By
record,
that you mean running off.
we did not mean to run off or go off on our own, so to speak, or anything of the sort. Xana has lived in a pack her entire life, and I believe that her intention was to defend our pack, and this thing's intentions were obviously harmful. Thus, under the idea of assuming you three were, although in severe discomfort, safe in the company of one another and others present. My intention was to accompany Xana so that she would not have to face that alone if a fight were to break out. We did not intend to abandon or leave anybody for the sake of going off on our own. That said, we should have disclosed our intentions sooner, and I wanted to offer apologies for not communicating better.
Cordelia just raises a hand, kind of nonchalantly, going, "Yeah, it's cool. Because of you, we didn't lose the damn thing, and now we have information." And to be
Let's-
fair, you guys have more experience with the pack than I do, so.
Fair enough. Second, I wanted to discuss some transparency. As we're a pack, we must learn to trust one another as if we were kin. Because, as things stand, that is, in essence, what we are. kin. I
Cordelia
believe
kind of
honesty.
blinks confused.
I believe honesty is important to have within a pack, and as such, I believe it is time for questions, any and all, I gesture to Rayleigh, to be answered. If I may, I'd like to go first. Solanine, your necklace, if you don't mind my asking, where did you get it?
Truth be told, I got it when I turned 25. My father bought it, passing turn
I just
during.
want to ask real quick that we leave Cordelia's questioning to when I get back. I have to go start rice, but I will be listening over stream on my phone.
Okay.
So I will hear everything. I just need to go
Yeah.
start rice.
You were saying?
My father bought it in passing during one of our many outwardly excursions. He bought it for my 25th birthday. Where he got it, I'm not 100% sure. He just said it was on a random side corner trades merchant. That's all I know of it. I've had it since.
And how old are you now?
That was about 6 months ago.
Right. All right.
Well, Jason, what month is it technically?
It is September.
So, okay, then it would be then she would be turning 26 in October. So then nearly a year ago, I guess, technically.
Okay.
Or
Understood.
The start of September. That I do remember.
Thank you for the transparency. It's appreciated. If I may, Rayleigh, I understand you have questions about everything. All right. If put simply, you ever in movies and whatnot, you ever see something called a found family trope? People meet each other, and by the end of the movie, their best friends would essentially die for each other and are a family? Yes. That, to a certain extent, is a pact, but more officially. We are, to a certain extent, bound to try and protect one another, whether that be because of a common goal or common thoughts and feelings. So, we generally try to cover and help one another throughout this leg of our journeys and as our time as pack. Yes. Is there anything else more specific? Yes.
Question, Jason.
Answer, Cordelia.
Do people besides Rayleigh kind of have an idea of what the worm would look like? From like,
As in, like, character, or
yeah.
Hana would, and Solon, or Hana would probably know. Zyna definitely knows. Solanine might. Rayleigh probably has no idea. Cordelia,
Yeah.
you actually think the worm looks different from what it is entirely.
Because I'm sure.
Well, yes, Rokia don't fight the worm directly. They fight one of its like major minions called Quarrel, also known as Kraken.
She goes, well, I can't tell you what the worm looks like. I could tell you what coral looks like.
Go on.
She pulls out from her bag. And she pretty much just sketches out like a rough sketch of Kraken.
It basically, like the Sea of Thieves Kraken mixed with Cthulhu.
That's Kraken. That's coral. Q. I have it. It's 'cause I-
QYRL.
Yeah, QYRL.
Carl!
Coral.
Coral!
I hate this.
That's the
That's the
point.
point. That's
That's
Fuck,
kind of the
The
point.
actor,
Walking Dead.
the actor
That man is
saying
British.
coral, but he's saying coral.
Because he's a British man doing an admittedly excellent Southern accent.
Coral.
Coral!
But she nods and goes, "We kind of
yes, I love Joel.
fight this, or Rokia are supposed to." Whereas land beings gestures to the four more fight the worm. So I couldn't tell you what that thing looks like. Mm. I know it's not like I know it is not a earthworm. That's the extent of my knowledge. That'd be terrifying to see a giant
Jason?
ass earthworm.
Yes?
What does the worm look like?
Basically, worm isn't WORM, it's WYRM. It is not a giant, like, wriggly worm like the Alaskan bullworm. It is more like a giant Yeah. It's more like a giant limbless dragon.
Okay.
Like
It
the
before it
Chinese
was
dragons.
Yeah. Well, no, because
But no
Chinese dragons
legs.
still have like arms and legs.
But yeah, but without those.
if you would probably maybe know it by its old name back when it was the balancer worm, not the corruptor worm. It was known as Jormungandr.
Robin understands much more now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the note rope.
Midgard serpent or the world serpent?
It's the note rope.
Yeah.
One of them.
Basically, giant snake the size of Australia.
Curled up.
That's actually a pretty close image. Not exactly what I would use. But I'll drop an actual visual if you ever get to see what the worm looks like.
Nice.
So chat has an idea. Again, nope rope.
Actually, you know what? I will drop an image just because I never get to use this, and I like it. Where's my visuals? Somewhere in here. There we go. This is a pretty accurate depiction of what the worm looks like.
And again for chat.
Awful, thank you.
Fuck nope rope. The fuck nah nope rope. Fuck nah. Fuck nah. I just dragged it over.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, but the worm's whole vibe is essentially destroying creation, right? And that kind of thing.
The worm's vibe was destroying the old so that the new could prosper and continue growing. Now it is corrupt so that it gets destroyed and never comes back again.
Understood. Okay.
Have destruction go through the vileness and maliciousness of the already existing beings.
And essentially corrupt them and use them as tools of its bane, so to speak.
Exactly.
Okay.
everything from the Black Spiral Dancers to most corporations are either willingly or unwillingly servants of the worm.
Okay. I'd like to take a moment to like low key explain some of that so that it's more clear to the group. Yeah. That's
Pretty
okay.
much the worm's whole purpose was to pretty much be a receptacle. It cleans out. It's kind of like how you have to light fires in a woods to burn down the old so the new can grow. That was its job. Now it's just burning fields.
Now it's
Now
just
it's-
committing crime for funsies.
Now
Yeah.
it's pouring napalm on the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of a controlled fire, it's lighting everything on fire.
Mhm. And so that's why it is our duty, so to speak, to stop that.
Because if it isn't stopped, the apocalypse comes, and everything dies, and nothing comes back.
Essentially. Well, yeah. And we
Well,
some after you.
Well, no, Cordelia wouldn't know this yet. They're too
Okay.
new.
Some people can sense it and sense its influence on things and people. Some groups are, to a certain extent, known for being tainted by the worm. You know? They're
Pride.
It's like a hydra. Do you know what a hydra is? You cut off one head and then more grow back. She nods.
oh boy,
I love him!
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
The issue
You take
is
one
that,
down, there's always going to be someone to take their place.
and it'll keep coming. So,
We were born into a world within a war, kid. Yeah,
so we deal with what we can when we can.
and how we can.
Hi.
There are different ways to go about things,
Yeah,
but the main important thing, staying alive.
true. You
If you don't stay alive, then there's
Can't-
really not going to be anybody to fight.
can't kill things if you're dead.
Pretty much.
So, we, in general, just need to be wary of who we trust, especially since now we know that at least two groups, separate groups, are after some people within our pack. Whatever that box holds, and the person that got it to us.
Hey, quick question. Sorry for the interruption. This is mostly for Jason. The Korax that attacked Solanine was part of the one in that group
Yes,
that
you
we
saw.
faced off?
Yes,
Okay.
you saw them there. As far as you can tell, they're still around, but who knows?
Seeing as the guy didn't know that they were about to nuke everybody within a 20-mile radius,
Hmm.
if not farther, depending on how long that sewage went.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scaver
Yeah,
took
he was-
one look at General Death and was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. No, Scaver's not interested in being burnt doggy.
Yeah, he don't like the idea. Little mutt man. Sorry, that was rude.
Did you
No,
just
he
say
deserves
little
it.
Mom man?
Mutt
To be fair-
man.
To be fair, we are no longer werewolves. We can say this shit.
We can be racist. It's okay.
be
Ah,
fair, they're the
yes!
ones wiping
World
us
of Darkness incarnate!
To be fair, they're the ones trying to wipe us all out. So
So we can be racist if we want to them.
Technically, they only tried to wipe out, like, 3 of you.
Yeah, exactly. It was a lion for me, so I can't be racist against the dogs.
Yeah, actually, no, only 2 of you. The werewolves only ever actually went to war with bears and foxes of your
Oh,
group.
so we're the
Shark-
fuck rude.
Yeah, no, sharks were
Oh,
too
that's
wet
on-
to touch.
Yo,
Korax
can't
were
fight us,
useful
you
and
can't swim.
yeah, Korax were too useful to wipe out, and who gives a shit about Africa?
Wow.
Um,
The problem is Africa's actually a very important place, but werewolves don't go there for some reason because they're stupid.
so
Agreed.
anything else we need to touch upon regarding everything?
For Rayleigh, because you haven't questioned Cordelia yet.
Just
How about
this is
We're
a
really
general.
questioning.
This is a
Okay.
general open space for if anybody has questions about anything that has happened that we could in general discuss. Is
If
what's being
if the
implied.
DM may prod some questions to be asked,
Mhm.
that scabbard dude mentioned something about Hana having to go back to someone in a month.
Yeah, but we haven't gotten to questioning Hana yet. Hana,
Well,
that's not-
again, this is just general questions. Again, anybody can ask anything to anyone within this line of questioning. Like I asked Solanine, we got to Rayleigh, all that kind of thing. We're not going in a circle. We're more so it's shooting between
Zigzag.
everything.
Solanine then turns to Hana. She goes, "You know our secrets. What about your own? That guy seemed to know you quite well."
Cordelia kind of pokes her head up in a very like not in verbal, but like on her face, like secrets. What secrets? I have not people secrets. What?
Believe it or not, that was the first time I met that one in particular.
That one.
But there are
So
others.
there's more.
Oh yes, there are.
Take it a not pushy backstory.
He works for
The guy who wants you back in a month.
yes.
Jaded X.
We broke up less than a month ago. I don't
Man
think that's
doesn't
the
appear to
case.
take no for an option.
We were engaged for
Blink, blink.
quite some time, and
He must have really fucked up. Then again, that's his
Say
company.
that.
attempted. I kind of glanced at Zaina. Attempted genocide kind of does that.
More like a
Wow, you really know how to pick them, don't you?
Truly.
So, do we help you hide a body then?
I have a cave.
Have a cave.
I don't think it's.
Got a really deep water hole.
This is a very powerful person. I don't think we'll be able to easily deal with him.
So we get better and we do it.
Besides,
Well, is he
As
against
long
us
as-
or is he with us?
I take it if I have a feeling if it's the boss that Scavers was talking about, I take it he's not really gonna be with us.
no.
Yeah,
First and last time I decided it was a good idea to check, he seemed pretty worm-tainted.
Yeah, no, not with us.
Aye, and again, there's no real way he would be with us because I kind of gestured to Zaina. He and his people took out her entire pack. All of
Ooh,
it.
Yeah, not with us.
So, that's the situation there. Still, while I know that in general he has lots and lots of contacts and people everywhere, there's no way he knows we're here. There's no way that he can possibly just. He can't find us that easily.
No, find you
I
here
love
and say
being
that.
the DM and knowing more than people.
Well, he won't be able to easily find you here, I can promise you that.
Good.
That's the point of this. For it to
Except
then
for
turn
I
this
don't
into
think
a...
we're going to be staying here for very long.
No,
Sadly,
but
no.
by the time he learns that we're here, chances are we will have moved on.
Hmm.
So,
Fortune's whole point of this place is also refuge. That's why I'm here.
good.
Zaina,
Yeah.
that sword of yours, it doesn't seem very ordinary to me.
It's a fetish.
I'm never gonna get used to that, by the way.
Neither am I! I'm trying so hard!
You are not by that snort. No, you are not.
Not gonna lie.
Robin, I heard that snort.
Not gonna lie, the kinky version of the word fetish has lost its meaning to me. I only see it as, oh yeah, magic werewolf weapon.
See, here's the thing. You're getting yourself into some trouble.
Don't talk to me. I had 10 100% last time I took the test.
Oh, honey. Okay.
Kiki's had 15.
Maybe let's not discuss this on stream. For Jason's sake.
Either way.
Anyway,
So, weapon.
What do you want to know about it?
what does it do?
It channels some of the sun's power. And it can destroy worm taint.
That's gonna be something that comes in handy.
Useful.
It really is not one of those.
No, honey.
Oh, sweet
No,
baby,
honey.
I love him!
Do you even know how solar panels work? This is more like a UV light. Sure.
I
Sure.
wanna hug
You
him.
know how UV light can... It's more like, you know how UV light can super clean things? It can do that too. But it can like super clean things when it gets to a certain wave. It's like that, but 1,000. Yeah. Sun power, literally.
You know, I think it gives Zaina. I think it gives Zaina a sunny disposition.
You know what, Hannah? For that, you're get me another cup of coffee.
Absolutely not. Leans back.
I mean, that only puts soul in
giggling.
iron.
I will.
Cordelia's giggling.
So, we have a magic sun sword. We have a funky pen drive necklace. We have a bag of seemingly infinite space.
With a shark girl for its holder.
It's
Yeah.
not infinite space, it's only about 3 times the outside width.
Still, we don't know that.
Cordelia should.
Cordelia does. Cordelia likes making people think it's infinite. When really, it's just a lot of really small stuff in there. And essentials.
Hmm.
First aid kit, clothing. Ration food.
There is one more thing I wanted to bring up. If that's all right.
Shoot.
Finally, there is one topic that touches upon something that happened earlier today as well. Being fully honest, we were found due to a lack of decision. I believe that as a newly formed pack, we lack direction, direct action, leadership. As such, I would like to suggest nominating and voting upon a leader. Somebody to make decisions quickly and effectively.
I
Thoughts?
vote not the 12-year-old.
I agree! I believe that Zaina would, for example, be a good match.
I would like to point out that it is very common for packs to have multiple leaders for different scenarios. For example, the de facto leader, or alpha as it's sometimes referred to as, may not be the master of combat who takes charge when things are getting like violent, and or there might
Lizzie
be like
wasn't.
yeah.
At least in terms
that was 100% Sean's character.
in terms of combat, I can see Zaina being an excellent choice. Otherwise, I'm not sure.
I can't make an opinion. I don't know you all well enough.
We can wait.
Then I want to nominate Hana for other situations.
I don't think you two should be allowed to nominate each other since you two know each other more.
We can wait.
That sounds like a little unfair advantage.
But
Again,
who do you nominate?
I say we get to know each other first and see what we can do. We've known each other a day less.
we can wait. It was something I wanted to bring into the room so that we can think about it and talk about it.
Cordelia nods and goes, I have to agree. We probably should have a leader, but I kind of agree also on waiting.
Okay.
As a pact, I think we should fight and lead as a pact. We should take everyone's votes into consideration, everyone's thoughts
That's-
and words.
But that's
That-
what we did last time when we got caught.
So,
Did we really? Or did we think, or did we proceed to act before we actually thought?
We didn't do anything. That was the problem.
hey, chill, both of you.
I was just asking.
I
I'll
understand.
back off.
It's okay. Generally
Cordelia's kinda,
speaking,
like, looking between everyone, very much
generally
just
speaking,
confused.
I feel that it was something to bring up, and I think that having, to a certain extent, a leader, essentially somebody
Kind of like
who-
fortunate question, Jason, out of character. Who's the co-leader again?
Fortunate Son and
It was one other. It's an older gentleman.
It was Steps from Grottos, Friendly, Wyvern Tooth Dagger. Was it Mighty Song of Stone?
I think that that
Yeah,
whoever
or-
we as a
between and
whole,
We have
goes,
one other option to just waiting.
I think
And
that whoever
choosing.
we decide is the leader is going to be somebody regardless who takes into account everybody's opinion anyway.
Cordelia just kind of looks around.
we
She's got her
have-
like hands but locked behind her head, and she's kind of like watching everyone from the end of the table.
We
And
have
it's kind of like
another
fortunate
option.
and a stone.
We have
Sure.
another option, which is we can figure it out by fighting. An honorable combat to figure it out. Those that wish to nominate themselves. Or try out.
Child wins the trial by combat.
Kind of look over to Zaina. On the
Can I vote on the waiting to get to know everybody, at least sleeping on it? Because again, we've known each other like what, less than 8 hours?
My
Okay.
issue is we don't know how much time we have.
If
Okay.
that's the case,
Instead,
Rayleigh
the
could
other
vote for me
option
because
is-
I know Rayleigh more, and you two can vote for each other, and that leaves Solanine out.
that again, it's less about that was more about nomination. The other person also has to agree. We need to agree. We need to nominate, and I stand up. We need to get some food. So,
On
Now
that.
that's an idea that I can agree with.
so let's think. We can at least before anything big happens, see if we might be able to come to a decision. But as a whole, I believe that this is something that needs to at least be thought about, and that is all.
Cordelia stands as well and goes, I think we all need to have a big old powwow thing where we just get to know each other first.
What powwow thing?
Oh wow.
I'm more getting on the topic of like just learning about each other. I mean, besides today, I haven't seen 3 of you, and I met this one yesterday, points to Rayleigh. You guys have known each other, points to Zaina and Hana, for God knows how long, from the sounds of it.
month.
Less than 3 weeks, give or
That's
take.
still longer than us, so.
Still, as I
I'd say
mentioned,
we all need to learn how to just exist. before we put anybody in a leadership role.
Of course.
I agree with that, but I also agree with Zaina.
That we need.
What happened today should not have happened. Now, I agree that we were all kind of fumbling about and unsure of what to do, but I agree.
We also had no idea what we're all capable of.
You're
That's
right.
not the point. We are were creatures. Our job is to destroy the worm. They were worm tainted. Our job was to get rid of them.
We're not pointing
Not
fingers.
everyone else.
We're not pointing fingers.
That is our job. And we did not kill any of them.
Zaina, I have a
The
question.
worms
Let
did
them
their
And it's
job
go.
meant
destroying the worm.
as an honest question.
What?
Does your bitterness have anything to do with the fact that your whole family was murdered?
My bitterness has nothing to do with that. I would have killed them regardless of whether they were whether they had anything to do with my family or not. Remember, we discussed this before I knew any about that.
I put a hand on Zaina's shoulder. Take a moment. Deep breaths.
My apologies.
Delia just goes, technically, having an idea of what we're up against is a good way to survive. Surviving
I don't
is a
need
big
to
thing.
survive. I need to do my job and destroy the worm. That's all of our jobs.
You're right.
My job is to live, to
Then
help
I would
make
have-
sure that the world is
And maybe I
still
shouldn't
living.
have listened to everyone else's opinions and I should have just gone in myself.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, one against many.
It's not the first time.
No,
And it
but
will
I've
never be the
seen things
last.
like that. I've seen stuff like that. It doesn't end well.
You haven't seen me
Cordelia's
fight.
entire tone like monos out, which is completely different to the bubbliness she's been this entire fucking time.
Listen, I agree with Hannah. I think, Hannah, this should be discussed when we're all level-headed. Things are a bit heated.
Man, maybe the child should be in charge.
All right.
Cordelia runs
Zaina.
her hand through her hair, pulling
Zaina?
her ponytail out, and goes, I'm
Zaina,
going for
do you
a
need a
swim.
walk?
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
going for a swim. And Cordelia just walks off.
All right.
I'll just be
Please,
here.
please be back. Please be back in a couple of hours. I call out to both of you and sit down. It's okay. People need time. They needed time to cool off, and they needed time to collect themselves and their thoughts.
She looks at Hannah.
They'll be
leave
back.
when they need to. I'm
They'll be
sure
back
they're
when they're ready.
capable.
So,
She looks at Hannah. She goes, I truly did not mean any offense. It was a genuine question.
I know. I understand that, and I don't think that Zaina was angry about the question. I think she
Am I
was.
upset that we did not fight them ourselves? Sure. He kind of bailed out on what we're supposed to be, what we were created for. But do I believe fighting in that moment was the right choice? Not exactly.
And that's reasonable. I feel every choice that we may or may not have taken, honestly, was a correct one. If we had fought them, I don't think we would have necessarily made the wrong choice, and as we decided that we wanted to leave, I don't think that was an incorrect choice either. But I understand the frustration from all angles. So, hopefully, within the next few days, we can find out a way to streamline the process of deciding which one goes first, because let's be honest, the reason we were necessarily caught is because a decision was not made, or agreed upon more so. Yes, but that's perfectly fair, but keep in mind that we don't know how much time we have, and we want to make sure that we have somebody who may make decisions before. We don't know how much time we have here. And even then, that's a month before.
Given we even have that long.
Yes. The
I
point
mean-
being,
They've found us many times over already. You know? I was took on off guard myself when I was attacked early yesterday. Was it yesterday or is it still the same day?
Same
It
day.
was
yeah, same day.
yeah, same day.
Earlier today. You know,
It's
and
like
then
close
we were
to
taken
nightfall,
off
I want to
guard.
say that now.
We were taken off guard a second time. To me, that is unacceptable. My
Hmm.
mentor would not be very happy with me at this moment.
Well, kind of takes a moment, leaning back and cracking her neck. Really? What did you bring for food?
What would you want?
Pick. They have probably everything for everything. Ribs.
Stir fries.
Yeah, stuff like that.
They got barbecues,
Probably
they got
got
fried
seafood because
stuff,
they're an
they have
island.
seafood.
I go ahead and I pick up pick up a bowl of stir fry, set it down in front of me. Thank you. That's
That good.
if it is said that if you hate everyone else, you should go. If you hate everyone else, you should get some food, and if you feel like the world hates you, take a nap.
A nap sounds fantastic.
It's been a long day, and it's getting to you. You get used to it. Don't worry. I think I'm going to, in about half an hour, probably go check Cordelia, and I know Zaina long enough that if she needs to speak, she'll probably come to somebody.
Good luck. I would just word of wise out of character to other out of character ask. Because Cordelia knows pretty much every part of this island.
Yeah, fair. I mean, she doesn't know anything here, so she would have asked, hey, she said she was going to go for a swim. Where is that? Alright, food then. Unless there's anything else we want to discuss, just in general.
How has your day been so far?
Oh, my day has been stellar, thank you for asking. How about yours?
Oh, it's been
Eventful.
glorious and
Glorious, yes, go on.
I've had quite a bit of exercise today.
Exercise is always healthy.
Got a chance to stretch my wings today.
That is, of course, always good.
Actually, speaking of something, JD, I have to talk to you at some point about something.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just I think the now trio is gonna take some time to vibe, maybe in say 45 minutes to an hour. I thought you got here yesterday. You have a cave?
I love this child. I love this kid.
Oh.
Food first, food first.
Maybe take a moment to sit down. It's been a long day. Rest your legs. Right. While I am very interested, I think it is possibly better to do this later, as well, when the others are back here. They may want to see. Um, yes. What time of day is it here?
Late. Probably
It's
sundown.
it's getting pretty late.
Alright, gonna
It's dinner time.
stand up. Please keep an eye out for Zaina. Let her know.
Speaking of Zaina, she looks at her and she goes, I was going to go keep an eye on her. She won't know I was there, and if she does, it's not like she can get to me either.
I think it would probably be better if you let her know you're there. Just
Technically,
for
it's
the
not spying if I'm right
just-
above her head.
just for the sake of transparency.
She nods.
I think that, given everything, transparency is the best solution.
Like I said, I wasn't spying. I was going to be right there. It's kind of hard to mistake a crow in this part.
There don't seem to be many corvids here.
There is one other Korax.
Yeah, but I'm talking general, like the normal kind of corvid, the type of bird.
Duh.
Just a
It's-
raven. Just random ravens.
Exactly, like that was more so the point. Stands
What?
up.
Like, how many ravens are actually here?
Not
They're-
a lot. It's an
Tasmania!
island in It's an island off of Tasmania.
No, it's on
Ravens, though.
mainland Tasmania.
Okay, on Tasmania. It's not a lot. Probably.
Fucking hate Tasmania. Yes.
Yes,
It's
near Australia.
yeah.
Yeah, but they don't look like ravens.
Magpies. I love magpies.
Magpies are like 1/4 the size of a raven.
She's gonna stand up.
Magpie is mean. See, I
Still.
don't trust birds.
I'll
That's
stand
me. As
up.
me, not Cordelia.
Um,
Electronics does not trust birds.
Really, if it's alright, I would suggest you, stick around to this main area, but given that we have no easy way to contact you.
What do you
We've
mean?
got
You literally
the
speak in
wy-
each other's minds.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I ask for
She forgets.
maybe 5 minutes. Ask for 5 minutes for myself, real quick.
Yeah, we're getting
is
about
it break
the
time?
time. It's
Yeah, do we
5:10.
want to just break?
Do we just want to break 20 minutes early?
I'm okay with that.
That's fine.
Okay.
Zaina
Okay.
needed to BRB anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go grab more water and a snack.
Okay.
Verb.
Alright.
Oh, now it's working. There we go. Sorry, I had to. OBS decided to do the thing where it decided to change the mic. I don't know why it does this. I don't know why everything does it, but it's like, yes, we're just gonna like put it to auto or whatever the default does. And it's like, no, please, not in the middle of a stream. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to being on break. BRB, everyone. I will be right back. I'm gonna actually be brushing my teeth because that's something I need to do tonight. See you all in a bit. Also, you guys can hear everyone if they come back.
Yes,
are a problem.
I am.
I return. Hello. Oh. What
But
I
yeah,
missed?
I literally couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. I couldn't sleep.
What?
Ah!
I'm concerned.
Oh, I was telling JDA that I probably slipped a rib out of place,
Oh
and
shit.
I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. It hurt to sleep, and I didn't go into the doctor.
Dude, you really should have gone to the doctor.
Probably. I mean, it still kind of hurts, but it's not as bad.
Still
My
should
brother-in-law
go
kind
to
of
the-
popped my back, so I think he popped it back into place.
Still should get that checked out. Jesus Christ.
Yes, but doctors are so expensive.
Fair, you are in America.
And I'm on free healthcare, and it's still expensive.
Oh jeez.
Because I'm
Listen.
poor, so I have the poor people insurance.
Oh.
Listen, just look at the little goblin man, and all your problems will go away.
Cute, but I don't think that makes my problems go away.
Look, he can give you a hug.
But I don't like hugs. But I'll pat its head.
He accepts the pet.
I said thing.
I'm putting Space Ride as a background music. Yeah, I literally ran downstairs and was like, I'm gonna brush my teeth real quick and like ran back up. I have to admit, I like that this session is mostly just talking, figuring shit out, and that sort of thing.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Okay, I think all we're waiting on now is Zyna. I'm kind of excited for everyone else because Rayleigh's the only one who's seen Cordelia's cave.
Fair. I'm also
So it's
kind of
like-
excited to show everyone Rayleigh's
The
glade.
literal, like, damn near freaking. What was it we were basing the size off of again? Central Park?
Yeah, basically the size of Central Park, which is why Rayleigh was like, yeah, I could hide people in there if we need to.
You can hide an entire complex in there. I wish I could contribute more to the challenges.
I don't know why it's only in a string. There's a thing you can do with these. Manage challenges more.
That is all I have.
Oh, well, one of them's 50% complete.
I wish I could add more, but
You know what? I
haven't
think if we
learned
don't,
enough.
I think maybe we should have this continue from now until next session. So like
I can
your
do
other
that, so in,
streams
like,
can
a
have
7
them.
days.
Yeah.
8, so it's a little longer.
Well, no, because by the start of next session, we'll have new ones to do. But in this case, they'll definitely be reached.
Well, I'm saying so that it doesn't end right before stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I am very excited for these events.
It's freaking cold here.
It is. It was cold, but then the heat kicked on. Now it's hot. Yes. As I've said before, one of these 3 is very bad. One of these is bad, and one of these is actually pretty good.
All very deceiving because they all sound like they could be bad.
And
Well,
JDA
one of these-
rolled just as they asked me fucking concerning ass questions.
Oh, I asked everyone those questions. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Okay,
Hello.
fair.
Hey, we got 1 person back.
Yeah,
Show
one of
me.
these.
Call it back soon.
Yeah,
One of
because
these
Big John's
events
not
is,
far behind.
if left alone for too long, is an apocalypse scenario.
Oh no.
Excuse me?
One of the
Community challenges.
yeah, one of the
Is
community
it Rise
challenges.
of the Night Dweller, Jason?
Maybe
Is it Rise of the Night Dweller?
it's very
He's
possible.
not going to tell us. He's not going to tell us because he's a little shit. And I fucked up this crochet cup. God damn it, I have to start this whole row all over again.
Also, Robin, would you like to see my son?
I would love to. Oh. Gobbo.
Yeah!
Gobbo.
Gobbo.
Oh my god, that is so
The
cute.
one,
I
the
love
one with
him.
the arms.
Gobbo.
I love
Alright.
him already.
My son.
Hold on.
Okay.
Give me 1 second and then we can start. I have a thing that. Hold on.
I'm going to remove your bones.
Please do, it might fix them.
No. I'm gonna put worse bones back where they should be. I'm gonna give you Steve Hawkins bones.
Oh no.
Things I say that could get me canceled. Right. Do you need to dip out for existence reasons?
I don't attempt to exist.
Okay.
You okay there?
Don't rush yourself.
What?
You okay?
I just got like really bad stomach.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because apparently my body is now revolting against itself.
Is it
that a new
spontaneous anxiety or what's the vibe?
Oh, I just have generalized anxiety.
Okay, but like right now, for
No,
example.
it's been a rough day in general.
That is valid.
So,
I'm sorry to hear that.
because
Did you-
Because I have therapy right before sessions, so
Oh.
it's always interesting. But I mean, I haven't had a migraine in a long time. I don't know why I have one now. Just got a
Do you- Do you have painkillers you can take home?
Should I take them? Yes.
Do you have some? Do you have any you can take?
Yeah, I just gotta get up there across the house.
You can take a moment. Ellie will be a moment. Go ahead.
Yes. Fine. Give me a second.
Take care of yourself, bitch.
Basically the vibe of take care of yourself.
Has really cussed at all in this game?
Yes,
Yes, they have. Okay.
they said
Maybe.
fuck.
Oh, good, 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 good.
Rayleigh has the mouth of a sailor, so yes.
Just the mouth of a 12
If
year
you guys
Got
want, you
it.
can just pick up with Zana and Zaina and Soul.
So Lion's not here.
Yeah, Solanine dipped for a sec to go grab painkillers because they had a migraine.
That's valid. But yeah, pick up at the when Solanine is back.
It's fine.
Because dinner finished. So I'm trying to get Little Bug ready for that.
You know, Robin, now that I think about it, it could be the fact that all I've eaten today is bread, a couple goldfish, and a cookie.
Maybe order
Yeah.
food.
Have
Food.
food, you
And
monster!
make sure to be hydrated too.
I have water. But here's the thing. I struggle to eat as it is.
I understand that.
It's one of those weeks.
I understand that.
Grab some.
I mean, we're
crisps or
Huh?
But
chips.
feeling not good is still unpleasant.
I mean, that's true. I'd have to agree with that.
And feeling unpleasant is just not fun.
I think the term would be, it's unpleasant.
You could say it's unpoggers.
Yeah.
I didn't even understand that whole terminology.
Good.
Okay? What the crap?
Good.
It's the opposite
That's
of
pretty unpog. Yeah.
I don't get y'all.
Right then.
Really?
They're the ones who got me to start saying unpog.
I am unfortunately the reason this is spread.
IRL, who's the oldest here?
Me. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm
like
trying
out of the
to-
two of us.
How old are you, Kiki?
20... Wait, 24?
You're the
Oh
oldest.
wait, you're the oldest. If you meant
And
by
Ellie would
Robin,
be the oldest. Because she's in June, and I'm in October.
Okay, then Ellie is the oldest, followed by you, Kiki, followed by Sean. Eldritch, when's your birthday?
31st of May.
Okay, followed by you, then me, then Jason.
I'm baby!
I'm the
It's
middle
true.
child.
baby.
You are always child, and you will forever be child.
Not to be
No.
like that.
And his baby.
My friends
Ooh, little
who
sweet
were
boy.
my friends who were seniors when I was a freshman still call me Freshie.
You're
I
just
am now a
You will
senior in
always
high
be
school.
referred to that.
Small child.
Why are you
Don't
like
say it.
this?
Why are you like this, Robin?
I think it's funny. I think it's
Robin-
funny, and I have no other forms of humor to my name.
Robin, you
Yes.
sometimes have the vibe of a Dark Souls NPC.
I take offense to that. I resent this fact.
Okay.
But like one of the cool NPCs, or like
Yeah,
one
of
of the,
course,
one
of
of the
course.
kind of annoying ones,
One of the
or
cool
the boring
ones.
ones. Am
One
I
of
a
the cool
boring
ones.
one, Jason?
No, you're not boring.
Are you saying that I'm
Robin,
kind of
you're
fucking
very-
boring?
You are very boring, Robin. You are.
Robin, you are a lot of things. Boring will never be one of them.
Poor.
You're right. She's a bitch.
Yes, you are one of
That's
those.
so mean.
Robin, you're a dickhead.
Upsetting. Die.
You're an asshole.
Upsetting. Die.
Joke's on you. I want to do that.
No.
No.
Joke's on you, I'm
No.
already dead.
Death is not allowed.
Joke's on you. I'm already dead.
Who are you, DC?
Wow.
Yes. No, that's Robin, because apparently they're the comedian.
What?
You know the person called DC.
Robin's
or
only
dead
funny because
comedian?
they're traumatized.
No, I'm just in general hilarious.
And you're got
Sure.
trauma, Robin.
I have no
Fuck you.
trauma.
Fucking
Gods don't get trauma.
Really now.
That's what I am.
This is quite amusing.
I
Good.
was given the optimal amount of trauma to be a funny Minecraft YouTuber.
Good.
Wait, what time do we go till?
7.
Hour and a half.
5 my time?
Hour and
I
a half.
think while we're waiting
It's
for
6 o'clock your time then.
good.
Yeah, or
yeah.
it's in 1 hour and a half. We're done.
Right then.
Sorry,
Well,
my brain is
yeah.
not here, and so I'm trying to.
you're fine.
Okay.
You said you're
Hi.
back, Ellie?
Not
No.
yet. She's trying
No?
to get
Okay, I
child
heard
sleep.
something.
She
Or-
did
Okay.
say that we could
Go
Yes,
on,
I was about to say, we're gonna go forward. I forget, was Solanine going to find Zyna?
Solanine was going to find Zion.
Okay, then we'll come back with that.
Um,
Zyna, where'd you go?
I went up. Is there like at the camp? Maybe,
Yes,
like,
there is a way out.
climbing up the like a hill or something?
I'm back.
It's more like just walk into the forest. Hi, welcome.
Welcome back.
All right, I'm gonna walk into the forest then, and I'm going to like be with Nia there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Nia's just like, new friends.
If they actually listen to reason.
Calm down.
And what? Let us get attacked again?
We're
This is the-
strong.
This is the opposite of what anyone's ever supposed to do in a pack situation. You either decide on a leader together, or you fight it out until you find the strongest that can lead it.
Kinda toxic.
It's the way it is.
Cringe.
Is this Nia going cringe?
Nia
That
saying
was
cringe.
bad.
So what? What would you say? We wait until the next, and then they take forever to choose a new leader, and then we're attacked again, and then we can't decide what to do anymore. Again.
You've known them for one day.
Yeah, and in that one day, how many times were we faced with a danger?
Like, maybe twice.
Twice too many. And both times we had no idea what to do. Which
Technically
lets
3
what?
times, I'm just gonna point it out.
Which lets
Shut the
what?
fuck.
We had what? One of us going passive aggressive because no one knew what to do. We tried to do something and then they suddenly hate any decision that was made in that moment. Then we got caught because no one knew what to do. It was a train wreck.
Zyna,
What?
our entire species is a train wreck.
Yeah, but at least we
Almost
could have done
died
our
on my
jobs.
rice. I almost died on my rice.
We could have at least done our jobs. What we're supposed to do.
Zyna visibly rolls their eyes at you.
I
You mean
think
Nia?
I see the character arc
Oh,
Zyna
fuck.
has to go through.
Yes, Nia.
So what would you have done in that situation?
Fucking run.
It's the coward's way out.
I'm a cat.
Alright.
What you have done? Fucking wrong. That's a coward's way out. I'm a cat.
I'm a cat.
Alright, but I'm not a cat.
You're right. You're a traumatized hyena.
That is
Who's
one.
got
Damn
a
it, Jason.
cat?
Warning when you're saying funny things.
Who's got a cat
No!
who's addicted to tuna?
I love
Fucking
this cat.
rude.
I love
Says
this
the one
cat.
who's rude. We can't
Give
decide on
them a
leaders
chance.
soon. We have to decide soon. Be a social leader all you want. We're always in danger, no matter where we are.
No shit.
Then we should already have a leader.
Then pick the 12-year-old.
I'm not picking a 12-year-old. They're the one who's asking what's going on every 2 seconds. We literally can't pick the 12-year-old.
Ask someone
Ask someone what?
what to do.
What do you mean? Just
Fortune, son.
fortune, son?
They
Fortune,
meow
son.
back in the direction of the camp.
I don't even know who that is.
Elder, werewolf.
And what do I ask him?
Him.
For like 2
What?
seconds and then we left.
How to be a pack.
I know how to be in a pack. But none of the others do.
Zaina just like,
You mean
Just-
Nia?
fuck. Nia is just like rolls their eyes again and like goes to lick themself.
Question: was Dinah in a pack with other were creatures or just hyenas?
I was in a were hyena pack.
So you know how were hyenas live in a pack.
I know how pack
You're the
activity
only.
works.
You know
I've
how
also
pack
been-
activity works. for
These
people with
are
like-minded
out of
thoughts.
character's thoughts.
Yes, these are out of character thoughts. It's
Yeah.
like
she knows
Zaina
how it
knows
works.
how. Zaina knows how pack of like-minded people work. Is what I'm saying.
Also, Zaina had less of a pack, more like a small cairn that they were a part of.
Also,
The-
I would like to point out that hyenas, IRL, work in a hierarchy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's
Yeah.
any different for, like, werewolves.
They're a matriarchy.
Yeah, they're a matriarchy. So, like, it would be the strongest female in a pack of hyenas, essentially, is how
Damn,
I
it's almost like your group is almost entirely females.
other than
That's
the
not
one
the
12-year-old
issue.
male.
Well, he's a little man. It's just a little man.
Just a babe.
Just a baby. Just a worm. Damn it, Jade! I've been quoting that all fucking weekend.
But yeah, like, Zaina is probably used to, like, having a specific hierarchy to live in. So when it's just, like, discombobulated random people that have never met before today, it's probably extremely disconcerting for them.
Probably.
I mean, we almost got blown up, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to note that Solanine does fly down and sit right next to her. Like, because she was actually in her Corvid form to find her. It's not hard to find her. You're a bird.
What?
It kind of tilts her head up to her.
What, does Hana want everyone back already?
She shakes her head.
And what?
We have a mental link talk. Remember that.
Solanine's not used to it, okay? Leave her alone.
I'm reminding you.
Not used to it either. That's not the point. She looks up at her and she goes, "How are you holding up?"
What's up, then?
Isn't it Kiki cutting out for anybody else?
No, yeah, they're cutting out for me too.
Yeah.
Okay, try this again. She looks at her, and I apologize if you guys hear my dog in the background. He's being obnoxious.
Okay.
She goes, "I wanted to see how you were holding up."
Oh, you know. Yeah, that's about it.
Are you okay?
You know, apart from not making not being able to make any decisions. Yeah, fine. Being hunted down, great fun.
I can attest that that is also not very fun myself.
People are acting like this. Taking our time isn't what. If what Cordelia is afraid of is being alive, then what she doesn't understand is being alive is being able to make decisions that we cannot make.
Question, can
have not been able to
everyone
make.
hear this?
Yes.
No.
Okay,
yeah.
Riley is like
No,
listening.
I'm talking out loud.
Oh, you're talking out loud?
Out loud.
Oh,
we're
talking
yeah.
out loud.
So we're hearing
I didn't
half
hear-
of the conversation.
I didn't hear Solanine come out of human form, so I assume
He
that they was.
didn't.
No. If so,
No,
they
she's
can hear
not. She-
Solanine.
Yeah,
if
they can hear
Oh,
Solanine,
Solanine.
they can
Right.
hear me.
So they can hear Solanine.
Conversation.
You cannot hear me.
We're hearing
Okay,
half the
okay.
fucking
That would have been
conversation.
very funny if they could, though.
No, I'm not
Cordelia
speaking-
actively laying there
Would've
wondering
been
can she
sad if
drown
they
herself.
could.
I'm not speaking in. that.
Cordelia would have actively been wondering if she could drown herself.
Oh jeez.
I felt
Technically,
that as
yeah.
a bird.
What's
Like, as a
going to
fish,
get
can
us
I drown
killed?
myself?
What's going to get us killed is not being able to make a decision.
At this point, she does shift to her human form. And she kind of just lays back there, wherever the heck they're at. They're on a hill, right?
Yeah.
Kind
There's
of.
a hill in like the woods thing.
Yeah.
She just kind of lays back. And what was the last thing she said?
What's going to get us killed is not being able to make a decision.
I agree. I 100% agree. I know that if my mentor were here, he'd slap me right upside the head for my stupidity. So I agree with you.
I appreciate it.
Of course. But something we also need to, and this is not just you or myself, but as a whole, what we need to figure out is our strengths and our weaknesses. Not necessarily saying fight it out to the end,
That's
but
that is, but I understand what you mean.
I don't see, and this is where our differences come into play. You grew up or had your own experiences very differently, vastly differently than the rest of us. Cordelia, I can't say much about her. We barely know her. Gets to her point of how she barely knows us. Same goes with how the hell a 12-year-old kid is on our team. You know? Each of our upbringings is vastly different. I didn't even know I was a rare creature up until 6 years ago. I think what we need to do is, yes, we need to find a leader. I agree 100%. Decisions needs to be made. Whether it's myself, you, Hannah, Cordelia, or I don't think we should put the 12-year-old in
We're not
charge.
putting the 12-year-old in charge.
I'm glad we agree on that.
That's
I'm glad we agree on that.
That is not happening.
We're
Glad
not
we
putting the
agree.
12-year-old
A child
in
that joined
charge.
our world today. That's not happening.
I agree. I'm glad we can agree on that one.
Absolutely,
Everyone's
that's-
agreed Rayleigh is not the leader.
Everyone can agree who is.
No.
I disagree. I think Rayleigh would make a great leader.
You want chaos.
No, we don't want chaos.
No,
We
I
want
just
peace
know the
and chaos
behind the
cave.
scenes. I write the lore. I have the script.
We just, life. Anyway, she shakes her head and goes, but I think you also need to take in consideration. Yes, we don't have a lot of time. I agree. And decisions do need to be made promptu. But I think you should take a step back and see it from other people's points too. Perhaps maybe we may not make a decision today, but that's not to say we won't make one tomorrow. Or if the time comes, one of us will step up. If not myself or Hannah or Cordelia, perhaps you yourself. If that time comes, I will follow. Or if a leader is appointed, then who it is, we will follow and or lead.
I don't care in the end who's the leader, but we need the leader.
I
And
agree.
as soon as possible. We cannot let what happened today happen again.
Happen again. No, I 100% agree. Today could have gone very badly. We got lucky.
If that
It-
werewolf that we encountered decided to attack, we would all be dead right now.
To be fair, we would have all been dead anyway. If we hadn't even gotten to that far.
Those corvids that we saw there, they would have been easy to take out, no offense.
Well, easy to keep up with maybe if you're another corvid. But I don't know about fighting. The one that attacked me was awfully strong. Compared to myself, at least. But power comes in numbers. We had the numbers. Perhaps we could have
They
taken him.
had a bomb.
And we could have killed the guy with the bomb.
Shut up, you're not here. Going. Who knows what could have happened? What we do know, and what we do have right now, is we made it out. We made it out alive. That gives us no more room for error. So you're right. We need a decision. And we will make that decision, whether today or tomorrow. It will be made, and it will be made soon. We have to. We don't have a choice. Because you're right. You're absolutely right. We don't know how much time we have.
We don't know how many enemies we have either.
I think that number is uncounted, and we're not sure where that's going at this point.
There are too many uncertainties.
You're right. But we can't know everything, unfortunately. And that's what's scary. There are too many uncertainties. But you do have to rely on us for something. We're not all completely useless, as it may seem.
I never said.
No. But with lack of decision, like you said, we can be as strong as we want to be. But without lead, we're basically useless on our own.
I would like to ask, off topic, would Rayleigh be by themselves at this point, or with, like, Robin? Because Solanine
They're
went
with
off.
Hana right now.
Yeah, Hana, sorry.
I don't think Hana would have left Rayleigh by themselves.
No.
Okay, cool. I was just, like, curious, because I know that Hana wanted to go talk to Cordelia.
I did, but I was gonna wait for the okay from Solanine.
Okay. I just wanted to know, because I had a plan for Rayleigh. Rhodey was gonna sneak off and do something real quick after everything, so I was just asking. Continue, don't mind me.
We're not Cordelia. We're not gonna. Actually, I don't even think Cordelia was it. We're not gonna leave a 12-year-old unattended.
God, no. You would have had a baby.
You were gonna do it anywhere.
If
It would be
Cordelia
weird
was
to do
there
it.
alone, Cordelia would have found somebody she kind of knew and trusted with kids and would have left you there, been like, be good.
Rayleigh's 12, not 5.
Cordelia
12 is the
doesn't
new
know how to
5.
take care of kids. Cordelia doesn't know how to take care of kids. She barely knows how to take care of herself.
Fair. Yeah, continue between Solanine and Zyna. Go.
What was the last thing said?
That's a fantastic question.
I'm so sorry.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Basically, if I remember correctly, don't
Saying
quote
that
me.
it was scary, that all the unknown was scary.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, that there.
And of course, there's the issue of. I don't. No, that's something else. It's fine. It's fine.
No, go on. I want to hear what you have to say. Every member in this party, in this group, in this pact, has a voice and deserves to be heard. I want to hear what you have to say.
I understand those that are not warrior-based tribes. I understand Hana not wanting to fight because they are not physically as capable as others. What I do not understand is Cordelia's unwillingness to do so when Rokia are one of if not one of the most formidable ones out there.
You need to reach level 12 before you can hit that part of her background story. On the
That's
friend
why
level.
it's not
Friendship
going to
level
you right
12.
now.
Like I said, I don't know much about Cordelia, but she seemed off-puttish with that other Rokia around. Perhaps there's a story behind it. Perhaps there's something that haunts her. Maybe that's what makes it so hard for her, and she just has that basic drive to exist as much as she can without being
Supposed
seen.
to That's not exactly living.
You're right. I know that. You know that. You're talking to the person who travels the world for fun.
It's
Yeah.
a thing called surviving. Sorry.
Look, she's surviving. I never said she was thriving.
Perhaps there's reasons behind that. And why she acts the way she does. You can't just let her off yet. She's right, we don't know her. She doesn't know us. But how are we supposed to know each other if we don't give each other the time of day? Do I agree with how she reacted? No. That could have been handled a lot easier, better. But we do need to give each other the time of day. And perhaps a little bit of leeway. And she kind of half-heartedly bumps her shoulder and she goes, not everybody can be as strong as you are.
You know what? Yeah, no, I'm pretty epic, aren't I?
I'm glad you realize that.
Nia will jump down to where you guys are and push against Solonine's legs and just go, pretty bird.
She pets her head and goes, pretty cat.
I am pretty.
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much, Nia.
I'll give
Yeah,
you.
you are a
Like,
gift.
All right, I'm gonna point to Nia and say, she's addicted to tuna. If she ever asks for tuna, you should give it to her.
Correct.
Tuna. Tuna, huh?
Yeah.
Tuna is pretty fantastic, isn't it?
The
Yeah.
cat nods its head.
I'm pretty sure for the last month she's been eating better than Hana and I combined.
I deserve it.
It's okay.
Not when you knocked over my glass. One of our only glasses.
It was evil. Worm taint. Worm taint.
It
Oh.
wasn't worm tainted. Hana would have known.
Well,
Really wasn't, but anyway.
she's just petting her head and she goes, silly kitty cat.
Thank you, Solanine.
For what?
You know, you're talking.
Everyone needs to talk. Even if they may not think it. Everyone needs to talk.
Nia looks Zaina dead in the eyes and go, trauma. Trauma.
Solana
I
chokes on her
will.
saliva.
I will. Hold on. I will not give you tuna today.
She's
Don't
like,
test
what
me.
the fuck?
Don't test me.
Fucking rude.
Do not test me.
Solanine is literally cackling.
I control your food.
Solanine is just cackling by this point. She's
Nia
like,
just
sorry,
looks
I'm
you-
sorry.
Dead face like, I'll eat the big fish.
Catch that? Can you even catch the big fish?
Maybe.
That's what I thought.
I like your cat. She's
Yeah,
adorable.
I like her too sometimes.
I felt that as a cat owner.
I have a crow somewhere. I don't know where they're at right now.
Yeah, that's fair. Zaina, be nice to the crow.
You mean
Don't
Nia?
Nia?
Shut up.
Ah! It
No.
passed on to you!
Shut the fuck up.
Getting
What
names
have
wrong
you
is
done? Jason, what have you
getting
done?
names wrong is contagious.
I hate you so much.
Picked
I
the
didn't know
wrong
being a
name out of
princess
the
was
hat.
contagious.
Wrong name out of the hat.
I like how me and Robin both said that at the exact same fucking time.
I didn't know being
Yeah.
a princess was contagious.
Yeah, no
Wow.
murdering the crow.
Make me.
You get extra
do you
tuna
like
if you don't.
Wait, they get extra tuna if they don't?
If they
If
don't
they don't
murder the
murder the crow.
Deal.
Good
you
kitty.
can have,
You
can
mean
have to
don't murder
uphold
the
that now.
fish?
No,
No.
Her pet crow.
Oh, pet crow.
The fish
Okay.
can handle itself.
Fair.
Can handle
Wait,
itself.
I have no clue what
Talking about
Zaina
the
said.
I was saying how you said you had like a pet crow or something that's somewhere around.
Yeah, no, I just didn't hear what you had said after that. Like, you're going to have to.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to uphold that and your end of the bargain. She will break your glasses.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I will make sure she has the best tuna she can have.
Fancy tuna.
You gonna be nice to this person now?
Nia looks at you and goes, maybe.
Maybe. The world is full of uncertainties. And she starts laughing.
I think the biggest uncertainty of all will be that cat.
Plot twist, Nia is the worm.
Nia's just the worm.
There is actually a story where the Jormungandr was disguised as a cat.
Oh no!
That's hilarious.
Dying.
Do you wanna
She look-
head back?
I was just gonna ask you the same thing.
All right. I'm gonna
Fucking
get up.
losers. As
She
Nia
gets up,
keeps
she
walking.
Stretches and like it's that hand, fingers interlaced and stretched
Yeah.
above your head. She does that, and she goes, "Well, shall we head back then? Officially."
Nia does a big stretch.
Big stretch.
Stretch.
Selenite picks Nia up and is just petting her as she starts walking.
Acceptable.
Acceptable.
You're just a spoiled little princess. That's what you are.
Worship me. Worship me.
I cannot with this cat. Can I just?
See,
Like, what
the voice I
glitter-
use for Nia is inspired by one of my favorite things has ever been in a D&D game I played with. It's Party Bird! It was just this, like, parrot. This parrot that would just talk in such a weird voice.
I love Nia.
Selenite looks to Zaina and she goes, "Where did you find this cat?"
I rescued her. Give me 1 second.
They can't get rid of me.
I rescued her from a wild pack of dogs. Or wild dog, I should say.
I'm glad you rescued her. She's such a sweet kitty, and she like scritches her under her chin.
She is. I'm gonna scratch her ears a bit.
They are bonding over the cat.
They are bonding. Hey, best way
Anyway.
to bond over a feline.
Cordelia.
Cordelia literally went to a water edge, stripped off her bikini and cover, put them in her bag, jumped in, got her changed into her glabrous form, and just is floating.
Fair. Give me a perception alertness check, please.
Lovely. Why must I do that?
You'll see.
Perception alertness.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is great. Okay, so 5, because my alertness is a 2 and my perception is a 3. Please, 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 please. Be in. Please, please, please. Reroll, roll the 10. Jason.
Hold on, I also have to make a roll.
I don't like that I've been the only thing rolling. I mean, I know the last one was for art, but I don't like the fact that I'm the perception rolling right now. I'm unsettled.
Oh!
Oh!
That's 1 success versus you got.
I was rolling 13 dice.
As you're floating, you feel the presence of some sort of underwater creature.
She lays there for a minute before doing the creepiest thing you could see this woman do. She flips to where she's staring eyes wide straight at whatever it is.
It looks like kind of like a great white, just vibing in the ocean. And then you realize it doesn't have flesh or skin or anything, but instead it's a robot. and it has one
Thanks.
eye staring directly at Cordelia.
In her mind, she goes, "Hey guys, I don't know what you're all doing, but I think I have a problem."
Is
It is
everything
circling
okay?
Where are you?
What's your
Water,
problem?
2 minute off, robot shark.
Got it.
Rayleigh
way.
is like already like up and grabbing Hannah's hand and like pulling her.
We're
to
going.
where-
We're going.
Like pulling her to where the
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 thing.
Fine,
shark
Caspian?
starts circling you.
Fine, Caspian? Fine, Caspian, I don't think you guys can fight in water if I need to fight in water.
Get out of the water.
I can't, it's circling me! And I don't
I'm
know, do you know
gonna-
how big a great white is?
I'm gonna
Believe
go
it or not, I've
I'm
never
gonna
seen one. No.
run back to the camp,
Big!
and I'm gonna
Like
go
me
up.
size.
I'm gonna go up to the first person I see and say, "Hey, have you seen Caspian?"
I think he was getting food.
Rayleigh
and
like
the-
turns.
Yeah, Selenite's on her heels the same way.
Yeah.
Rayleigh
I'm gonna
like turns
run
and
into
yells,
the-
"Caspian!" And just like he
But-
yells it full on in the middle of everywhere.
He immediately you see him. He
I'm
like
gonna
he's
run
getting
to the
food.
mess hall.
Cordelia, trouble! Ocean thingy, follow!
drops what he's doing and starts running in that direction.
Robotic
This
great
bitch is a
white, bad.
Simp. Nobody just drops everything they're doing. Simp.
Cordelia is straight up like circling like going in a circle with the shark, not taking its eyes off of it. And
Yeah,
goes,
you guys are basically in a standstill.
Yeah, she does not know if this thing is able to speak
We're on
like
our
the
way.
other one is, but she goes, yeah, thanks.
It just like really like pipes up going, Caspian is also on his way because he can fight. He's with me.
It's a grumble,
Oh,
grumble, thank
it's
you.
ahead of you.
It's a grumble, grumble, thank you. She feels more safe with that shark than the robot one, which is not saying much.
Yeah,
we're
it
running
doesn't
on
do
over.
much.
Yeah.
It just circles you.
Yeah, she's like making sure its back is never to her.
Yeah, as you're examining it, it is one armed to the teeth. You can see it has like a weird like machine gun thing like tucked into its side, and like sitting on its back is what looks like a giant rifle.
Yeah, this, warning to all, and, somebody warn Caspian, this thing has guns on it.
Rayleigh pipes up, it apparently has guns!
Caspian ignores all sense of danger, gets to the water's edge, and jumps in.
It's like, Rayleigh just goes, he didn't... I think he heard me, he
It's
just
the-
ignored me.
It's the audio on TikTok. Dudes, he jumped.
Dude, he jumped.
Yeah. Kadria, as you're circling this, robotic creature, suddenly a giant megalodon-sized, tiger shark appears out of nowhere and just chomps on it.
She takes a good, like, swim, like, 5 feet backwards.
Yeah, they just, like, grab it. It's not fully in its jaws, like, it don't fully encapsulate it. And they just start, like, shaking it like a goddamn alligator and swimming down deeper in the water.
He yells out, going, "We need the black box!"
No response.
She growls, grumbles, and swims after him.
Can we see any of this from where we are?
You can-
You saw the moment his fin went fully under.
and probably Cordelia going under, because she wasn't far under the water.
Okay.
She was, like, surface level. You might have seen her head.
Yeah.
Like, the very top of her hair.
Okay.
But she's going down now. She's following him.
Yeah. Cordelia, as you're following down to the abyss, you hear a muffled, bang noise, and see the
She goes
flash
faster.
of what looks like a muzzle going off, and
Yeah, she goes
Caspian lets go and starts floating in open ocean as the thing retreats deeper into the ocean.
Yeah, she goes faster.
you get to Caspian and see a large bullet hole going through going through his bottom jaw. And you see the bullet, and it shines a very scary silver.
It's a fuck. Before, without even thinking, she holds his jaw still, and because she's got her claws.
The bullet went full through. You see it floating in the ocean.
Yeah, she uses her claws. She grabs it, using her claw, and it's not gonna be good. But she grabs him and swims up.
You drag this. Actually, if he gets knocked unconscious by it, he would revert back to normal sized bull shark.
Yep. Yeah, she drags him up.
Yeah, you successfully bring him up to the surface.
Does he see?
Yes, you see them.
Because there's another Corvig in the cairn. She would know that Solanine would be immune to silver, correct?
Yes.
Does he see Solanine then as she pops her head up?
Probably. I'll say you guys are all at the beach now. As well as like a few other people have gathered around.
She shouts out going, I need first aid and Solanine to take this! And she tosses the silver bullet over to land.
Catches it.
Holding the silver bullet doesn't actually hurt you.
No, but you told me that carrying silver for too long can cause problems.
Yeah, too long, but
A singular bullet's not going to do anything.
Either way,
That's like Metro Man carrying around pennies.
Still safer to have Solanine carry it.
True.
Rayleigh is like already like taking out like a medic pack. It's not much, but like they're trying.
Oh, Cordelia, what's
We're
happening? Give us updates.
He was shot in the jaw with silver. The fucking shark thing. Land because she's got to tail herself, so she can't even kick.
All right. Zaina, can you see if you can find somebody?
My crab packs on land. Dig through it. You should be able to find a first aid kit.
All right.
I return.
Zaina, can you go ahead and see if you can find us a medic somewhere in the camp? Just call out.
Good.
Tell them Caspian. Yes.
How far away are we from the camp, Jason?
Not far.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna start like
Run over. We'll hold down the fort from here.
Wait,
Because
I
we
have healing touch. I know that
You know
it's a
how to
thing.
use it?
Rayleigh doesn't, and I personally don't, but this would be a great
You
time
absolutely
to...
do.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I would like to use that.
If you didn't know how to use the gift, you wouldn't have it.
Oh, fair.
Healing touch.
Rayleigh's just like gonna like remember this in like hands on. I forgot how to do this, so
We're getting an experienced healer
in her
hopefully.
mind
Just to hold
because
them down.
she says in her mind because she can't hear you guys speaking on land. She's not quite there yet. Because I want to say they were probably out this far, and you guys are like here.
was it
Okay.
backgrounds?
So she's having to swim.
The player
all
spends
the way here.
1 Gnosis point and rolls Intelligence plus Medicine, difficulty of the wounded individual's rage, or 6 for non-Farah. Each success heals 1 health level. Morale may even heal battle stars. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
She says in her mind though.
There
We
is
just
no
need
limit.
to stabilize him.
There is
Yeah.
no limit to how many times this gift may be used on a person, but each requires the expenditure of 1 Gnosis.
Okay.
She-
Caspian's rage is 7.
in
You
her
have-
mind, because she
like-
can't hear you guys talking on land quite yet, she goes, "Somebody find Fortune."
Okay.
I
have a job,
have
Zaina.
Yeah, I'm
4 in
already on it.
intelligence, 1 in medicine, so that'd be a 4d10?
Yes.
Okay.
She finally gets to land. She's crawling on. She literally has to crawl to drag this fucking shark onto land.
Plus R 4d10. There we go.
Remind me, I'm never dragging a shark again.
Okay.
I'll reroll the 10.
1d10. 8.
2 successes. It heals 2 wounds.
Rayleigh just basically puts the hands on his head, and is like, please let this work, please let this work. I just like tries. Like doesn't know
Cordelia
what
looks
they're
at Rayleigh
doing.
and goes, Rayleigh, take a breath.
Okay.
Now think.
Okay.
What do you want to do? And do it.
Heal him.
Well,
Rayleigh, you put your hand on his bottom jaw, where he's still in shark form, so it's not exactly hard. And the wound starts to close up. He's no longer actively bleeding into open water.
Okay. We're
Okay,
getting a healer.
Okay.
Yeah, do I find what fortune?
Fortune and a healer.
Yeah, you pretty much half the cairn is already here. Who's healer?
Wouldn't it be the other bear?
You would think that.
You
That's
would
a
think
reductionist stereotype.
That's
No,
a
I'm
reductionist-
saying that because it
No,
sounds like the
that's a
smart
stereotype
idea.
right there. That's a stereotype.
Well, it's a
Yeah, it's a stereotype for Zyna to think that Cordelia's a fighter.
That puts people like me into little boxes.
You
Yeah,
picked
and
the right
it's a
box.
stereotype to think that
Why are
Cordelia
you complaining
is a
about
fighter.
Zyna's thought process when I know that? You know that? Does Zyna know that?
Rayleigh
that's
is
what I'm
gonna
making fun
put
of.
his hands on
A young woman with bright red hair, here I'll drop her image, comes over and takes over with magic.
Oh, okay.
Cordelia's just
Zyna.
laying
good.
back on the sun, her tail back on the sand, her tail's like barely like half in the water. She's just laying there.
All right. Can you tell us exactly what happened, Cordelia?
I was floating in the water. I sensed something behind me. I tried to do my scare tactic. Turned around because, you know, this, she gestures to herself, tends to be pretty unsettling when you see it staring dead at you in the water. And it's a fucking robot shark. Next thing I know, me and the robot shark are at a standstill. She's gesturing with her hands, by the way. And then next thing I know, this fucking guy comes barreling into the water and fucking chomps on it and drags it into the water.
All right. Shit. This kind of thing again. And they found us easily. Shit. All right. We
It's a
should.
real fucking funny version of fucking finding me.
Cordelia.
Hmm.
Can you make me a perception empathy roll?
Hey, I'm rolling again. Perception.
This is for a different reason.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 again. She's just laying. She is like. I rerolled a 10.
1, 2, 3.
10 failed.
3. That's fine. You hear Fortune as he walked by and like hears your retelling of the events. He goes, shit. And it's not a shit of like, oh, someone got hurt. Shit. It's this again. Shit.
He sits up and looks at him and goes, Fortune, what do you know?
Later, as he goes
Later?
to aid, you know her as Lily. She is a werefox, the one healing,
Yeah.
Caspian.
She kind of like crawl, because she has to use her arms because she hasn't changed into her tail yet because she can't get to her pack to get to her bathing suit to get back into the water, and she doesn't really want to get back into the water.
Fair.
She's really not wanting to go back into the water to change, so she's gonna have to wait until she's able to.
Did the robot shark look anything like the other robot
It
we dealt
did.
with?
Yeah, it did, except for, you know, it was a shark.
Well, I figured.
Yeah,
All right.
almost exactly the same mechanic.
All right.
If I can get down there, I can probably find. Oh wait, no, it swam off after it shot him.
It was absolutely damaged.
I might be able to go find it.
No,
No.
Fortune yells. Get back on dry land.
She goes, I can go and find it. It was damaged.
That is an
We-
order. Dry land now.
She's immediately like quiet. Like, yes, sir. Okay.
Cordelia, are you okay? You're not hurt, right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Let's just work on Caspian. She gestures to her bag and goes, "Can someone bring me that in a towel to change behind?"
Really runs over immediately and just like grabs it.
Yeah, Tequila, who's like just showing up at the scene, like also helps with that.
I need a towel unless everybody wants to see my ass.
Really just kind of like covers
Tequila's
his
just like,
eyes.
I mean...
You don't count.
You know what? Here. She picks up Cordelia, honestly kind of easily, and just starts carrying you back to your
I
cave.
don't know how I feel about this.
You're fine.
I don't like not having legs on land.
Would you like to change back naked?
No, I'm good.
Then no complaints.
Fine. Bring everybody else when they're able. Or I'll come out. Let go!
Really
Please.
goes up to Lily, the healer, and is like, "Is there anything I could do to help?"
She stops for a second. You did so well, honey. Go, join your friends. We'll take care of this.
Okay. And like,
You did very good, though. I don't know you, but from one healer to another, very proud.
thank you. That was actually my first time healing someone. I'm just glad I helped. It's just not like it's very obvious that like kind of shaken.
Yeah, just like, at this point, he's fully healed. We just gotta get him to wake back up so he can turn back into a human.
Okay. Really
Amelia
is
got
like
folded
kind
by
of nods
fortune.
and
She's
runs over
quiet.
to the group.
You have not heard him shout like that very often.
Not in a long time. Not Cordelia.
I think last time he shouted like that was when he was acting like a drill sergeant for the younger shapeshifters.
I meant she hasn't been yelled at like that from him
No.
in a hot second. Not since her last stupid thing. But that was like 3
No,
years
not even
ago.
when you're being
Like 2 years
stupid.
ago. Yeah.
Not even when you're being so. He pulled the soldier voice out on you. He doesn't
Yeah,
pull the
she-
soldier out on people, or the soldier voice out often.
No, she's quiet. She's dead quiet as Tequila's carrying her back.
Tequila brings you back to your cave and just like turns around.
She changes forms and then puts her I'm gonna say it's a slightly different bathing suit. It's more of a one-piece style. And she just slipped on like a boho skirt and goes, "Safe."
He turns around. You okay?
Kind of rubbing. She's rubbing the back of her neck. I got the soldier voice.
Yikes.
I could have gone after the damn thing. It was injured.
Listen, Dad doesn't bring that out for a reason. Or he doesn't bring that out often. If the head did, it's for a reason.
He knows something about the shark.
Yeah, we'll
Been here long
interrogate him
enough
later.
to tell when he's saying shit because he knows something.
We'll interrogate him later.
No, and if that doesn't work, we can just get him drunk.
That'll be Whiskey's job.
Yep. It always is.
If we can't interrogate him, get him drunk.
He gestures to outside her cave and goes, "Come on."
Yep.
Hold me up in here.
Yes, Hana?
While they're doing that, can I just real quick go have a very quick word with Wrench?
Yes, you
Oh,
may.
we were going to go head that. I was gonna start heading that
Well,
way.
Hana will get there first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Really, it's
real
just with Zyna and Solanine like side-eyeing them both. Like, are these two going to fight or not?
Yeah, I just want to head over there and just ask
Yeah.
him
He-
a quick question.
When you get there, he has like the black box or whatever it is, like the memory core semi-disassembled. He's just like fiddling with it. He has stuff like plugged into his computer.
Kind of look over it for a moment. Do you know who made it? Is there any sign?
No, it's not like a corporation putting logo on it.
At least
Whoever-
where it might be sending information.
It looks like this was a scout unit sending information to a larger one, which would then send it back to base. Whatever it is, it got a transmission out before it was ripped apart.
Shit.
I
Alright.
can
Cordelia
tell. I can tell where it was released from. and kind of where some of its other locations have been.
All right. Wait to say the rest of it till everyone's here. I'm sure they're all on the way.
Yeah.
Cordelia walks
There's
through literally not
There's
long after
something
that.
familiar about this. I
What do you
can't put my
mean?
finger on it. Just the way this code is written. It's impressive. Not many people can do this. I've
But-
seen world-class hackers who can't do this.
But you understand it.
Oh, yeah. That's
Where'd you
what
learn
makes
it?
Well, I learned code from two
Specify.
places. My dad, who we don't talk about, and just other glasswalkers.
All
And I'm
right.
scared to know which one it is.
Do you know if it was... Does it ring a bell in terms of anyone specific?
No, it's on the tip of my brain. I just...
Cordelia walks
Okay,
through and
I
goes,
have an
"Whoever
idea.
it is, send a fucking shark after me."
I have an idea. I sit down, like, across from him. Explain it to me. I'm not gonna understand any of it, but explain it to me as if I am a rubber duck.
I'm going to assume that Zyna and Solanine and Rayleigh are going to also slowly but surely trickle in because.
No,
Yeah.
This-
I went with Hana, I'd say.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
So
Solanine would have followed. Solanine would have followed Zaina.
Yeah.
at this
okay, so
point.
Rayleigh's just with them anyway. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just kind of sit down, lean back, just explain the code to me, and maybe it'll scratch something.
Well, the code that's written here isn't even telling it what to do. It's telling it
Alright.
what not to do, as if it already has ideas on how to act, like it's a living creature being given instructions.
All right.
No human could ever would or could ever write code like that. It's like this technology is centuries ahead of what we're capable of right now. It had to have come from the cyber realm,
All right.
but there's something about it, a weird signature, not even technology-wise, purely guru or were creature-wise, there is a wild signature to this.
All right.
It's like
Cordelia-
someone made a giant walking and talking fetish.
That's
So it's a weapon.
Solanine stares at Zaina for a second.
Cordelia walks in that moment and goes, "Yeah, well, if I have the chance, I can get you another one."
I thought you
That
told
would
not
be
to.
useful.
Don't even think about it. That's not
No.
gonna do. Just
I would rather you not go down there and accidentally get shot.
And
none of
keep
us
in
can
mind-
help
It'd
you.
be the first time.
None of us can help you down there.
As
I
soon as
can't
Rayleigh
swim.
said not get shot, as soon as Rayleigh had said we don't really need you getting shot, Cordelia goes, wouldn't be the first time.
Rayleigh's just like,
But-
you were shot.
Cordelia.
So what
Cordelia?
you're doing is you want to do
What?
exactly what you said we shouldn't do.
No, I said we shouldn't go into something we don't know.
No,
I know what's
you told
down in the
me
waters.
And you told me and Hana off for going off. What did you say? On our own? And that's exactly what you're
He
trying
tell
to do.
you off.
Nah, you're just
I
being
s-
passive aggressive about it.
I'm passive aggressive.
All right. No yelling in the tent.
I can
Yeah.
be passive aggressive about anything.
Regardless,
Ask
chill.
Shock. Ask
Both
Wrench.
sides. Chill.
Anyway, yes,
Whatever it was
having
that
another
sent
one
the
would
shark
be
after me.
useful. Okay, they also sent Sabretooth after you. It only makes sense that they have marine-based technology as
No,
well.
Wrench,
That's just
I
covering
mean
your
just
bases.
now.
Oh,
Caspian's currently in the med unit because he got shot by it. Because he went in guns blazing.
Do you think you doing the same is any better? Do you want to end up in the med tent yourself?
Cordelia.
It was damaged. I don't
Cordelia.
even know if the thing is still active.
We are a pack. I think it is a unanimous decision from everyone, regardless of whether we even have a
Won't
leader or
go.
not, that this is not something that's happening.
Fine. I've been grounded anyways, so.
Good.
well, Wrench like kind of spins around, so he's facing the whole group. I can help with the problem of not all of you being able to go underwater.
I can't
Alright.
swim.
Cordelia smirks. I already told you I would teach you.
Yeah, but that hasn't happened yet.
Well,
Regardless, what's the
opinion
point?
on
the fact of the
What-
matter
what's
is, every one of us but Cordelia is too heavy to swim in our war forms. Except maybe the bird, but feathers and light bones don't really work well with heavy water.
Not usually.
So what's
I
the point?
have been working on a special type of diving suit that would be able to compensate for such.
This what you and Whiskey have been working on for weeks now?
Whiskey doesn't work on shit!
Okay, this what Whiskey's been sitting in your tent drinking with you about.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
It's not done
Whiskey-
yet. It's not done yet. It's still more of a concept than an actual thing. But I could get a prototype working within a week.
Why don't you
Makes
just buy a
sense.
diving suit?
Because honey, you have to have a diving suit to get.
Oh, your lungs are too big to... Yeah, your lungs are too big. Even a diving suit wouldn't be able to compensate. Just, like,
Oh.
even slight amount of pressure, and you'd probably... Never mind, I'm not gonna tell a 12-year-old that, and he just spins back around.
He looks to Rayleigh and goes, "Imagine trying to breathe through a straw in your tiny bear suit, in your big bear form.
Ew.
Only the
The
straw."
point,
No.
the point is that you can get us away there, right?
Maybe.
All right. What do you need
Maybe's
for
better
it?
than nothing.
Do you have what you need for it?
Mostly just time. I... Mm.
But do we even have that kind of time? They've already found us here.
How?
That's something.
So is it that they just have people everywhere?
Do they
Or-
have trackers on us or something?
Cordelia
No.
starts like checking herself. Like
No, I
know.
double checked Cordelia several times for trackers, and I don't think any of you would have anything. You sleep a lot.
All
I
right.
just left the island for the first time in 5 years today.
No, whatever this is has been tracking Cordelia for a while.
She stiffens.
That's extremely concerning.
She stiffens and
And
goes,
the
"I'm
tracker.
sorry. You mean
Right.
it's
I should work better on how to phrase things.
you think, Wrench?"
Anyway,
Go find Fortune.
anyway. Okay. I'm gonna keep working on this thing.
Thank you.
And he just points to the black box.
Yeah. If I do
Alright.
end up getting you another one, not the way people don't want me to, we'll send it back.
Oh, okay. Cool. You can
Appreciate it.
Hello.
Always.
Solanine walks
I'm
up to
not
Wrench and she
going
goes. She
to meet
takes her
everyone?
necklace, hits the little button,
I
pops
have
out the
a
USB
love.
drive, and she goes, "This.
I'm sorry that
Whoever
everyone else is
after
talking
us
while
was
I'm
after
hearing.
me this
While
morning.
I'm talking.
They were after this, I'm assuming."
Stuff
He
is
like
happening.
he like goes to take it and then stops and like looks at you.
He
I
makes a
will
face
unmute.
at the sudden urge to take it. She goes, "Do you think you can decipher whatever's on it?
Yes.
Or do you think it's being tracked?"
I can test it first. But I hacked into the Pentagon when I was 12.
I told you he's a
Curls
super
her
genius.
Fingers around it, and she kind of side glances him.
I told you he's a
looking
super genius.
She kind of waves off Cordelia. And she sighs and hands it to him.
He gently takes it. He grabs like a really shitty looking laptop, plugs it in. The laptop immediately explodes.
Say bye.
Wait,
Wish
so
That-
good thing we
Was that
didn't
because
put
of
that
the
in the
USB?
other ladies.
I'm
I
going
think-
to assume yes.
No, what did you say?
This isn't the kind of USB is booby trapped kind of explosion. This is just whatever's on it's too powerful for this shitty old thing. Whatever, it's garbage. That's literally all I use it for. He takes the USB out and tosses it to the side, and then he plugs it into the big computer. And you see a bunch of files like immediately open up. They are blueprints for a bunch of different machine-looking were creatures.
Wrench, I think we did you one better than another black box.
Oh
Links.
fuck yes, you did.
Holy shit.
She walks behind Wrench, puts her arms around his shoulders, looking at this monitor from behind him and goes, "Merry Christmas, Wrench."
Rayleigh
This
would
is
like
more
to
than
take
just
this
Christmas.
minor
This is the second coming
downtime.
of Christ.
You don't believe in Christ.
It's a metaphor. We don't celebrate Christmas.
Really would like to quickly take this downtime to take out their phone because Shadow is with Jill to like text Jill. Shit went down. I'm in Wrench's tent, wherever that is. I just followed the group. Someone got shot.
As things start opening, it moves away from like robots and it just gets into like different kinds of weapons, explosive devices, weapons of mass destruction.
Oh no.
And the final thing to open up,
just looks pale. Like, holy shit.
the final blueprint to open up looks like something out of fucking Stargate.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
a good thing we got
Wrench.
this. It's a
She
good
pats
thing
him
you got
on the
the
head
thing
and goes,
back.
Wrench, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, and Hanukkah. Anything, pick it, have fun. She's literally just in awe and looks at Solana and goes, that was on your necklace?
Wrench unplugs
Lee.
he unplugs it, closes it, hands it back to Solana and says, no one can know about this.
She pops it right back into the necklace and tucks it right underneath her clothes.
Does this
Anyone inside this room is not trustworthy. Or anyone not inside this room isn't trustworthy.
Are you telling
This
me?
is-
Okay.
He looks at you and gives a slightly ashamed look.
Alright, we don't tell
no.
fortune. Alright, we don't
does
tell
that-
fortune.
does that help you figure out who
Yeah.
or what made this?
I know exactly who made this.
Who?
Cyber dogs.
Ooh.
Cyber dogs.
They're an old
Cordelia
camp of
even
glass
looks
walkers.
Does that ring a bell to anyone?
Cordelia even looks
Maybe
Especially not to
Hana.
Billy.
Okay,
Maybe
rings a
Hana.
bell.
You've probably had a lot of talk with different werewolves, especially glasswalkers.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, cyberdogs were an old camp that wanted to combine the wild and the weaver into like one thing, and like a bunch of
Ah.
wild stuff into
Ah.
weaver stuff. They were pretty much driven extinct.
Ah!
There are even that many of those around anymore?
If they are,
There's
they're
enough.
like siding with black spirals. They'd have to, maybe with Pentex.
Fuck.
If
What's a
this
black
is a thing that
spiral
they're doing,
again?
there's that the bad guy who made fun of you even after you gave him candy.
The one who popped a crow's
Yeah.
head. I don't
Yeah.
like that man. I gave him candy
Yeah.
and he does that.
Yeah.
All right. So, how do we
This
handle
is
it?
bad.
This is very bad.
Okay.
think- I'm pretty sure we grasped that after they tried to kill me over it this morning.
Yeah.
And the
Alright.
fact that they sent 2 of those things.
Honestly-
Wrench, did you save this
If-
to your computer?
No.
Good.
Okay. What now? How do we handle this and how do we keep the fuck away from them? Because clearly they are somehow
Solana, you
keeping
might
an
not
eye
like,
on or tracking Cordelia.
Solana,
Well-
you might not like this, but that might be safe in my pack, and not on your person physically. They
That's
know
not
you carry
necessarily
it.
true. Because
They know
we
you
don't.
carry it.
I'm not giving it up.
That
It's
my
okay.
pack can only be accessed by those I allow it to access.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that they couldn't take that either. Then what? It's still in their possession.
It wouldn't be
Then they have
usable
a
if
useless
it's
bag.
broken. I
You
know
can't
it's
break
a
it.
special necklace, but
If
It-
we break it, all those files are lost,
isn't that
and
a good
that's our
thing?
advantage.
Wrench, is that even possible to break the USB?
I mean, I don't think it's a fetish. It doesn't seem to be magic. If
But
it
then
is
we would
magic,
lose
if it's
all
not
those
magic, I can hear.
files.
What if you put a virus on it so that if anyone else like took it and tried to put it in a computer, all they got was a virus?
Wrench,
Can I-
couldn't that be possible? Like a failsafe virus?
Maybe.
You talk about those things all the time. You have them on most of your devices.
No, I have, like, bombs on most of my devices.
I'd rather not a bomb be around my neck.
Yeah.
And most of them are just EMPs.
The point stands.
Though, if we're being attacked by robotic things, maybe having an EMP on hand might be useful too.
Well, that's what this is. And he lifts the grenade launcher he's working on.
All right.
Is that the potato
no,
launcher
this-
you and Whiskey were fucking with?
It's not a potato launcher!
When you were fucking with
It's
them?
not a potato launcher!
This doesn't answer what we do now.
Well,
Now, we go talk to Fortune and we get the fuck out of Dodge. As much as I don't want to have to say that, we
Then
have to wait
where?
for Cass.
something else I noticed about the black box. One of the things it was told not to do is no lethal harm to subjects Alpha, Beta, Charlie, etc., etc.
The 5 of us.
They can't hurt
Oh!
you.
It's comforting. I guess that's why it was in a stalemate with me in the water.
And that's
Why
why
can't
it
it hurt
did.
us?
That's why it could hurt Caspian, but it didn't
Not
hurt
me.
you. It just circled you.
Does it mention why?
Needed alive.
That's
Okay.
comforting. I don't like that prospect.
It is comforting.
Though there was also there
No.
was like a kind of a
Maybe for
side
you.
mission.
Cordelia like kind of stands up from where she was leaning on Ren. She goes, "No, maybe for you, not for me."
There is a side note.
Side
If
note.
rogue unit is found, destroy.
Rogue unit. What the fuck is rogue unit?
Possibly an
uh,
extra one of these that isn't working correctly
He-
for them.
Hold on. He like taps on his computer a bit and pulls out tracking like
Node.
it's not note, it's basically it's like history of things it's been tracking. And you can very much tell that this is tracking U5. You see it all meet up in Italy and stuff. And then it's also been tracking something that has been circling Tasmania. For how long have you been here, Cordelia?
5 years.
5
She's
years.
been here 5 years.
It has been circling this
Cordelia
island for about
literally
5 years.
backs away and is literally fearful. Like, it's on her face.
Yeah.
And she goes, "I'm finding Fortune." She runs out of the tent.
The lion sighs and goes, "Well, we have no other choice but to go after her."
Yeah.
They
maybe
obviously
Joe will be with
something.
Fortune too.
She
Uh,
looks at Hannah and Zaina.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry, I just realized what I said could have been misconstrued. The thing that's circling the island was not Cordelia.
Yeah, I know.
No! But
Okay,
it's
making
not
sure.
circling because Cordelia's there!
Yes!
No, we got that, or at least I did.
Okay, just
Yeah,
making
I-
sure.
She looks at Hannah and Zaina and she goes, "Well, shall we go find her?"
Also, I don't know if anyone heard, but Cordelia to Hana, when Hana said no, that is comforting on being brought in alive.
heard.
Cordelia
We
was
heard.
terrified.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go after her.
They follow
Um,
after.
She's
Oh,
like
they
full
Solanite
speed
does.
running. Where
I'll
the
st-
fuck
I'll
is
stick here.
Fortune?
Fortune's tent is empty.
We
She goes
you
to med
see-
tent.
split up.
There's a
don't think we
light
should
on
split
in the
up either.
trailer.
So
Alright.
you go
Hmm?
with Cordelia and I'll stay with
There's a
Hannah?
light on in this trailer.
She starts banging on the door.
Actually, no. Let's go.
Like, we should not split up. We saw what happened last time when that happened.
Yeah.
By the time the rest of the pack show up, you hear Fortune go, "It's open."
She opens it and she goes, and she's just standing there. And goes, "What do you know?"
He was pouring. He pours himself a glass of weirdly tequila. And he says, "Sit down. This is gonna be a long story."
5
Oh
years.
yay, answers.
Ren said something's been circling Tasmania for 5 years.
I know.
You said it was safe here.
I can explain. I had to go really far back, but I can explain.
She's
I-
just standing there. She's literally damn near like shaking. You can. She's not able to hide her emotions very well, so you can see the distraught all over her face.
He goes
Rayleigh
into a
walks
drawer.
walks up to Cordelia and like offers up arms and he's like, "Do you want a hug?"
She's just all eyes on Fortune.
He goes into a drawer and pulls out a folder with bold words classified on it. And
She's watching.
This was my second unit in the military. After I was pulled out of Vietnam, he drops on the table.
She slowly walks over to it.
As you go to like grab the folder, you see a picture is slowly like falling out of it.
She grabs the picture first.
It is five individuals, each in full combat gear, and one of them looks like a older version of you.
Minus the weirdness.
Minus the weirdness. And like greenish dyed hair.
She blinks and drops the picture and goes, "Why do you have a picture of my mom?"
Look closer.
He
And you
does.
see him standing right next to her.
She like lets out a breath. It's a very shaky breath as she slowly looks up and goes, "How do you know my mom?
We were in the military
I
together.
don't even have a picture of my mom."
We were in the military together. We were very close friends. And when we both split off, she told me that she was going to try and start a family. And I told her that whenever she did, she could call on me, and I'd make sure no one ever hurt them. And
You then.
I was too late.
Yeah. She looks like she's about to cry. Yeah, I'd say too late.
I'm so sorry.
Really just goes up and hugs Cordelia. Like, no asking this time, just hugs and is like, doesn't really say
You put
anything.
your hand like on your back as you can feel her. Since you're pretty much hugging her, holding her, you can feel her shaking.
She called once. She said that they were coming for her, that they knew where she was, that our old commander wouldn't protect her, and I dropped everything to come. And when I got there, she was already... He doesn't finish that sentence.
You sacrificed yourself so me and Dad could leave.
She was really badly injured when I got there. The
She like
others
has a
left
hand
her to
over
die.
her mouth.
Her last wish was to keep you safe. So, I spent the next several years trying to find out where you and your father went. And eventually we found the scene of where your father had his last stand.
And my ass, it was a massacre.
I couldn't save them. I'm sorry. I spent every
No,
day
you-
after that trying to find you.
And you did. And you
And I-
didn't tell me anything?
There's a lot going on. A lot of stuff that is bigger than any of us.
You could have been more prepared then. You said it was safe. You said that. She takes a breath. It is a very shuddered breath.
What?
What do we do?
We find this
What's in
thing, we put it down for good.
How?
I don't know. I've dropped bombs on it, I have ripped it to shreds, and it just keeps putting itself back to fucking together!
She takes in a breath and she goes, "And it hasn't met me yet."
If it's any
Try
consolation...
taking bites out of me. My turn to take a bite out of it.
Now that's my girl.
It's like a small, sullen, but like smile.
If it's any consolation, we found out where the weresharks that hurt your mother came from. And we fucking torched the place.
Now what about the ones that got to Dad?
That was the machine.
Wait, that was... She thinks for a moment. She's trying to recall her memories.
You only could recall a silhouette of what you assumed was a were-creature. And
But I
red
thought-
bleeding eyes.
But I thought that it was...
You were a kid. When I was your age, I could have sworn there was a demon under my bed.
Dad made sure I knew that something was after us, so that I was prepared to run if I had to.
And I've done my best to prepare you to fight if you had to. Because you're strong. Stronger than you know. Stronger than any of us know. My only wish is that I was able to go back and bury your mom.
She, like, sniffles a little. And she goes... Whatever's after us. She turns to everyone else.
At this point, Rayleigh has let go, because calmed slightly, so.
Oh, no, she's still shaking, but now it's from both distraught and just anger.
Ah. Okay, Rayleigh's still holding on to her then. Rayleigh will
Whatever's
continue
after
to
us?
hug.
Whatever this thing is, let's put it down. I'm done running. I'm done hiding.
I'm not gonna let you go alone, though.
She nods. She looks at Fortune and goes, I don't know if I can keep my promise. Though.
I know. He puts a hand on your cheek. Just do your best.
She nods.
Doesn't matter what happens. You have and always will be my daughter.
Aww.
She sniffles. She, like, removes Rayleigh from her just enough so she can hug Fortune.
Rayleigh
hugs
does let her go.
She steps back and she looks at everyone else and goes, as soon as able to move, we move. I don't know where we're going, but we'll figure it out.
That's fair.
Then let's figure it out.
She nods and looks at Fortune and goes, I take it Caspian's in the medical tent.
Yeah, he'll recover quick. He's a strong boy.
Can't believe he fucking bit the thing. She's like rubbing her eyes with her fingers.
Is there something between you two, or?
No, I just met him yesterday.
Okay.
No, the whole idea of charging in head on when danger is usually, yeah, something we do, but at the same time,
He did
gun
drop his food
dark.
when I yelled that you were in danger.
Like,
She
dropped
shrugs.
everything and moved.
She shrugs and waves off.
Irrelevant. Let's go.
Literally.
Zyna, do you think you would have gotten a look at the picture?
Yeah. I assume
There's
that's
someone
what
in the-
it's all-
actually is holding the picture, and she looks
There's
at
someone
the
on there
picture.
you recognize.
She holds
Who,
it up.
what?
She holds up the picture. The people
Of
are kind of
course.
facing the rest of the people.
Of course you can.
And
do
she nods and goes, thank you. I don't
that.
think I have the picture.
Your aunt is
phone.
in that photo, Zyna.
My aunt?
Yeah.
Hold on. Fortune, right?
Yeah.
Who's that? And I point her out.
That's Sona.
And she was
Celia
in the war.
Blinks.
You see the sword that currently should belong to your aunt and will belong to your sister.
How long ago was this picture taken?
That was... The days get mixed up in the head.
22 in like a few weeks. So it has to be before that.
That was... I got taken out halfway through Vietnam and put in there. I was about a month into it. It was a while ago.
Do you know where Sona would be now?
Wait. He slaps his knee. I knew I fucking recognized you. You're, fuck. You're her child, niece?
Niece.
God damn. How's your mother doing? I never really got to meet her too much.
I'm
I
gonna-
grimace.
I pause for a second, and I'm like, they're all dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just me. I don't know where my sister is, and I don't know where my aunt is.
Last time I checked, Sona was going to pay some leeches a visit over in Great Britain.
Vampires?
The very same.
Would she still be there, do you think?
Depends how
If
bad
not-
the leech infestation is.
If not, somebody might have had some information on them.
Right?
I guess we're going to Britain?
That's not my decision here.
She looks around and goes, all in favor of going to jolly old Britain?
He doesn't even know I'm gone. I've been missing since this morning.
We should probably fix that. Do
I
you
don't know
have
about
a
every
native
one of
contact
you, but
then?
I don't. And she blinks. Because last time I saw them was last night at the hotel we were staying in.
Do they have a number you could call?
I don't have a phone.
Blink,
Really
blink.
takes out their phone and is like, here.
Kid, your phone is shit.
Cordelia goes, I need to talk to Wrench about upgrading you.
It's still
Um,
useful.
Who all has a phone? Who all here does have a phone, actually?
I have a phone.
I have
You have a phone. You have a phone. I have a phone. Rayleigh
Pretty
gets getting
sure
a new phone.
I'm the
Solonine,
only
we're
one
getting-
who.
Solonine, we're getting you a phone. It's
Why
literally
don't you have a
Cordelia
phone?
going, you have a phone, you have a phone, I have a phone, we're upgrading Rayleigh. Solonine, we're getting you a phone.
Why don't you have a phone?
Never occurred to have one. We usually had our meetup spot. My caravan and I, we always had at least one other person with us, and normally they had phones. I just generally didn't think I usually have a camera. Phones, I didn't have one.
Oh boy.
He nods and goes, okay, so, we're getting her a phone, we're upgrading Rayleigh, and then... London?
Not necessarily. I look at fortune. Do you know where in the UK?
I want to say it was London.
Ew. Alright.
Ah, the fish
I have to
was
go
right.
back to Rome first.
Real quick, I want to ask JDA, where would have really come from in England?
Really? Would have
I don't
come
think I put
from-
down anywhere, so I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Hold on, there's an actual answer for this.
Hell yes. I wanted, because I want to know where really came
size.
from.
I hate London with all of my heart.
He died of a.
Really?
He died of asthma.
An
the
asthma
entire
attack the
time.
last few times I was there? Yeah, it was awful. Fucking
Be
hate
on
it.
a normal daily basis.
Cordelia rubs the back of her neck and goes, I should probably go check on Caspian. He
Uh,
did to take the shark on for me.
I think you actually probably would have been a bit closer to Wales. Hold on, let me
Oh,
look at Google
okay.
Maps. No, Google Maps, not Google Mapas.
Good job.
The
Oh,
cause.
wow.
Well, Spanish. You let out your inner Spaniard.
I am your child.
Cordelia rubs her the back of her neck as she's turns kind of sheepish. She goes, I should probably
Yeah.
go check on Caspian. He did kind of
Yeah.
I think he would
Um,
appreciate at least a thank you.
Real quick. Are we allowed to stay here overnight? It is.
Of course.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you guys want, I can show you to the cave, and you guys can all bunk there. I mean, Rayleigh might bunk with Joel, but you guys.
We
you guys
have
more-
open tents.
Alright.
The cave is warmer.
A tent works.
The
We don't want-
cave is warmer,
I have my cave.
and I have running plumbing.
That's.
So what the
I don't
fuck do
think
you
I
have
have
running
that.
plumbing? I don't even have
Hey.
running plumbing.
French.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of that boy.
I'm baby.
Do I? I don't know. It's
Cordelia
way
would
too
like
big.
not understanding the meme but Wrench has told her this many times probably. Just looks and goes, I'm baby.
Wrench absolutely grabs you by the face, just hold both your cheeks and go, baby.
He has many times.
All right.
Cordelia,
so-
though, not understanding the meme, looks at Fortune and goes, I'm baby.
I'm going to fucking Gen Z.
All right.
motherfucker.
Either way, we should still stay relatively close with one another.
Sure, cave. That works. Can we head over there soon?
Yeah,
I'm tired.
You guys want to do that before I head to the
I want to check in with Joel real quick. Fortunate son, sir, where would Joel be?
Believe he asked for his own tent.
Oh, okay.
We could probably find him along the way. Someone's got to know where he is.
Fair.
All right.
So, do you guys
Nina.
want to go to the...
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you mind if I have a word with you quick? While they're going to get set up?
Sure.
I'll come back for you if you want. You just let me know when you're done.
I'll find. No worries.
The cave is hidden.
Solanine looks and goes, hidden or not, I can find it. I'll
Drugs.
stay outside, Zaina, and I'll wait for you.
Okay.
I'll also wait.
She nods and looks at Rayleigh and goes, how about we go find your, dad? Question mark?
Yeah. Well, I guess he's my dad. More like adoptive, I
Yeah.
guess.
Dad's a dad. Points to Fortune before walking on.
Here's up a little.
He's like, gee.
Yeah, we head outside and wait.
Everyone.
Cordelia looks at Hana real quick and goes, I had something. Brain. If you guys have any trouble finding the cave, just let me know.
Sure.
If I'm not at the cave already, assume I'm being kidnapped by a whiskey and a tequila. And look for in the food area.
All right.
And she looks at Rayleigh and goes, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's go find your dad.
Really, like, holds onto Cordelia's hand.
And they start walking.
Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, I feel that
As
tiredness.
soon as Zaina and Fortune are alone, he goes, one thing I remember about your aunt is that she would have given anything to help the Wild win this war. Are you the same?
Out of character, what was the wild again?
The Wild is it's what you guys are all. You're the wild spirits.
Okay.
Kind of.
All right. Yeah. So, what, fighting the worm is fighting for the wild, yeah?
Yes, you're fighting for Gaia and the Wild.
Okay. I pause for a second, then. Yeah, I suppose I am.
That necklace.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
I'm gonna pause for a second, then I'm gonna take it off and let him see it.
He holds it. He says, how long have you had this?
When I was given my sword by my mom, she gave me and my sister this necklace.
And this werewolf that you guys talked to in Italy,
Yeah.
he didn't say anything about this?
No, he asked about the whereabouts of Adia.
Right, you should probably find your sister.
If I knew where to start.
You mind if I hold on to this for a bit?
What is it exactly?
This is the key to bolstering the Wild.
Ellie, mute yourself.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
this is the key to bolstering the wild. To give it that oomph it needs to really kick the worm's ass.
It needs both our necklaces for that?
No, just yours.
Okay. Do you have any idea why they're going after Adia then?
I assume because their necklace does the same thing, but for the worm. Just as Solonine's had all the Weaver stuff on it.
How did he know that?
Because it's fucking
Nobody-
fortune.
Nobody told him.
It's fucking fortune. He knows shit, okay?
How did you know about Solonine's necklace?
I got eyes everywhere.
Told you.
That isn't concerning at all.
Alright.
Ah, since when has a werewolf ever not wanted to do the best they could for changing braids? When has a werewolf ever not been trustworthy? Especially
Jason.
one from America.
Jason.
Often.
What has American ever done something wrong?
Can we stay on track? I need to bounce soon.
Yeah, sorry.
So, what do you plan on doing with it?
I'm planning on giving us a fighting chance. It's no secret we're losing this war. You know that. Your aunt knew that. Do you want to lose?
No.
Then trust me.
Okay.
Good. You'd make a good soldier.
Alright.
We need like a map for this area.
We do. I'll work on that.
Fog.
He pockets the necklace.
Call me when you plan to do something with it.
Okay.
Be there. Is there anything else?
No. Here. He hands you a radio. Private channel.
Take it. Okay. Thanks.
It's a bit of pleasure.
I nod and then head out. Still unsure whether that was the right move or not.
Oh, well, we don't need to worry about that. Again, when has an American soldier ever screwed over someone not from America?
Yeah, you know.
Jason, you turned my freaking adopted father into a bad guy, and I'm coming for your Nico kneecaps, bitch.
Okay. Anyway.
The only reason she thought to give it was because of Cordelia's trust of this man.
Oh yeah, Cordelia has 100% trust in this man. Nobody can really tell Cordelia what to do, but this man.
Mistake.
Listen. You have no reason to believe that he has any intention besides doing what the best that he can for Gaia and the Wild.
I'm surprised you haven't tried to
Unfortunately.
use a worm sense on him. Or
I
anyone
don't
here.
have worm sense.
Fuck, it's only Hana. Shit.
It's only Hana.
Hana.
Hana's the only one with sense worm.
Everyone needs to get sense worm.
I was
eventually.
thinking about it, but I didn't get a chance, so I'm vibing.
Would you like to have said that you did it? I'm okay with retconning that.
I would like to. I didn't want to.
Okay.
I didn't want to like interrupt. There was a lot of drama going on.
No, it's fine.
I agree.
Like, is that okay?
Yeah, we can say that you would have done it during the conversation, but didn't
Yeah.
interrupt. Can you roll me perception plus occult, please?
Okay. Plus. Yikes.
Ow.
Yeah, that
1, 2,
is
3, 4, 5. No, I need to reroll 1 to 10s.
No, you don't reroll the
Nope.
thing.
you don't reroll, the one negates it.
Okay.
That's 2 successes.
Is the 6 not a success?
I will give it to you.
Okay, thank you.
There is no worm tamed coming from Fortunate Son. He is pure wild.
Okay.
There is worm taint coming from Cordelia.
Okay.
That's where we're gonna end the session. Favorite
Oh.
scenes.
Well, shit.
Oh boy.
What?
Okay.
What?
Nothing we can do about it. Anyway.
Anyway.
Favorite scenes.
I
Sorry.
liked it when the Zyna with the cat generally. The whole thing between Zyna and Soline was
Yeah, I
was
liked
my favorite.
Solanine talking to Zaina.
Yeah, but I liked Zaina when she was talking with the cat because it definitely showed that what she had to what she has to learn and get over. It's basically an acknowledgement of her arc, which I think is really cool.
Okay.
That and the cat is funny, so point to Zaina there.
Funny cat. Zyna, what was your favorite scene?
Mine would probably go to. I was gonna say Solanine and Hana's interaction after everyone left. I thought, yeah, no, I'm having a fantastic day, guys.
Come on, that was
Sorry,
fantastic. You have to admit, that was great.
That's why it's my favorite scene.
I don't know who to give it to in that.
Your mother.
You could be nice and
I
give to
both were-
both.
You're right, I'll give it to Ellie.
You could give it
Okay.
to both of them.
Fuck it, why not? You both need to spend XP.
I would, Jason, if we have
to jump
time.
off. Usually, I
Just be,
I mean,
hey
I
Jason,
do it
can we take
during-
downtime?
We can't take downtime.
Well,
we don't have time for downtime.
Now, as we're gonna go to bed, can we take downtime?
Okay, sure. What would you like to spend your XP on?
Can finish
I don't
everyone's
have
favorite
time
scenes
for
first?
this.
Yeah, let's. It's okay. Yeah.
We'll do that
at
after,
the
Smash.
beginning.
We'll do that after we
Yeah.
end. Ellie, favorite scene?
Rayleigh just in the middle of everything going, yes! At the top of his fucking lungs.
Fair.
Just fucking
Who hasn't
yelling
done favorite
it.
scenes yet?
Kiki, I think.
And Robin?
Have
I
you,
did
No,
mine.
Robin did.
Favorite
Yeah.
scene? Probably Zaina with her cat. That freaking cat.
Yeah, that was my
Totally,
favorite
chosen.
scene
It
too.
was already said.
Damn. Then I guess Cordelia when she was saying happy freaking birthday, Merry
Fair.
Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.
That's great. I love role playing as Wrench. Anyway,
I can't give it to
Uh,
Wrench because Wrench is who I liked in that. Because it was funny. His reaction was hilarious, but I can't.
I mean,
exactly
I'll
give
take
to
it.
Wrench.
I'll take it. I'll take the XP. I'll give it to
No,
one of
no,
your
you give
enemies.
it to bad guys.
That's not the
Never
point.
let
no.
Jason get the XP because he'll give them to bad guys.
And
He's looked
Um,
to us before, huh, Sean?
There haven't been any real XP gains or losses today. Just a lot of really good roleplay. And you know what? Because of that, I'll give everyone an extra one for good roleplay today.
Let's go.
Tasty.
so what is totals for everyone? Because now I'm lost.
Cordelia, Hana, and Solanine all have 15. Rayleigh has 5.
six.
Zyna has 6.
Okay.
That's
Robin,
why
did
you were
you
saying
say
we
your
need
favorite
to use
thing?
XP.
Yeah.
same.
Yes.
I'm gonna use
Okay.
some next. After. Okay. But are we calling it here then for the night? Or.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm gonna duck in so I can say my. Buzz the chat.
I will do the same.
I am
Okay.
going to go order food before.
Oh, wrong thing. Okay, and this is the end of the stream. I hope everyone enjoyed. Again, Ava, if you're still here, thank you for the raid. It is very appreciated. Anyone who stayed from the raid, thanks for staying, if you stayed. Anyone who was here the entire time, thanks for lurking. No clue who's here or not, but you know what? Whatever. But we're gonna end it here. I'm just gonna end the stream. You guys can listen to the music and chill. Bye!